Okay, we're back. Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Fun day. Hope it's a fun one so far, whatever you're up to. It's been a minute, and since it's been a minute, the season has started, the NFL season that is. Vikings had their first preseason game. Do they count? Do they not count? Whatever. I watched the majority of it. Going to talk about that, a little astrology, weather update, and whatever else comes along. Thanks again for watching. If you're watching right now, later, whenever. So, like I said, wanted to talk a little bit about the Vikings preseason game, some astrology. I'm going to start with the astrology weather first. That's happening right now. Just going to say hi to everybody in the chat. Tommy, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be another year of mediocrity. I think that we are stuck in purple purgatory once again, but I could be wrong. I do have like this little I don't know if it's like a theory or just like a thought, but I kind of like thought about it this morning. I'm going to touch on it. And I think it stems from an ownership issue with the Vikings and their problems. All right. But good to see you, Tommy. What about your 49ers? Nick Bosa, I heard a little rumor about that. He's kind of holding out for some money or something right now. Summer home, good to see you. How's it going? Happy Sunday. Love the little kitty. Sodak kid, what's going on? I was reporting some plants and got late here. Oh, no, I just started. So you were right on time. What kind of plants you got going? Are you into the agriculture? Are you doing ag stuff? What are you planting? What kind of plants if you want to share? You don't have to, though. I think planting's done, though, right? It's going to be harvest time pretty soon. Unless there's other types of plants that are got going on. Anyway, good to see you. Good to see everybody. Thanks for joining. Mars, how's it going? Good to see you. Yes, definitely a happy Sunday fun day. Mars X. I like your name there. That's funny. My Worthless Opinion. How's it going? One of the best names here. No offense to everybody else's name, but I mean, this is a good name here. Yeah, good to see everybody as well. I've been doing good, busy like everybody else, but hope everybody's had a good summer. And it's crazy that we're right around the corner to fall, at least in the northern hemisphere. Same. Yeah, for real. Tommy, takes one to know one, right? I appreciate that. Yeah, I just got to call it like I see it. If I don't call it like I see it, there's something wrong there. I just can't. It's not like a faker. I can't do it. But yeah, got to stay real. Represent for real. What's MWO? What is that? I don't know the slang. What is it? Oh, okay. Cannabis. Nice. That's awesome. Cool. And here in Minnesota, as of August 1st, recreational weed is finally legal. So good job. Round of applause to Minnesota. It's been legal on the medicinal side for many, many years, but now as of August 1st in Minnesota, we're finally there. Finally. It's like, okay, hello. But yeah, in Minnesota too, you can grow. I think it's 4 plants, up to 4. Or wait, is it 4 or 8? I don't remember. I think it's 4, and then you can only have half of them like flowering at the time. But finally, Minnesota is there. So that's exciting. For those of you that know, I'm all about it, right? Okay. So Monstera snake plants. Oh, cool. I actually have a Monstera over here. I was going to put her kind of in the corner over here. But yeah, that's really cool. Monsteras. I'm not I don't have like a natural green thumb. But yeah, Monsteras. Mine's doing pretty well. Her name's Wendy. She's got some new growth going on. So yeah, very good. And the snake plants. Very good. I like all the plant friends. Definitely. You also do that. Very good. That is one thing that I do know how to grow. Just because I worked with it. I actually did that for a job for a few years. So I actually do know how to grow that. And it's fun. It's fun to just grow and watch it too, as with all plants. Ryan, hello. Good to see you over here. You just took your niece and nephew to the Twins game on Sunday, which they won on a walk-off. Nice. Who did they play? That's exciting. Good to see you, Ryan. Yeah, okay. We're all about the peace and love. Very good. Yes, we love that for me as well. Thank you. Okay. So, some astrology weather for today, people, if you are interested. I started the stream a little bit early. I'm just going to share with you. This is the chart of the stream today, actually. So I wanted to start it actually when we would still be in what's Venus rising ruled by Libra. So that's actually why I started a couple minutes early to get in what's called the Libra ascendant. And that's because the rising is at 29 degrees of Libra when I started the stream today. So Libra is ruled by the sign of Venus. And there's actually a really fun, cool occurrence that happened earlier this morning. It happened at 7:16 Eastern time, but it was what's called a Venus cazimi. So that's when Venus is in the heart of the sun. So it's extra powerful. Venus rules like love, beauty. The the sun represents our core, our life force, who we are on our inside at our core. So the fact that the sun and Venus was in a cazimi with the sun today, very, very special. Doesn't happen a lot. If you notice, the sun is right over here because we're in Leo season. Happy birthday to all the Leos out there. So the sun is in the sign of Leo right over here. And then if you notice Venus, she's right next to the sun. They're right on top of each other. If this is somebody that's born with this placement, this could be somebody that is like extremely creative, very fashionable, very, very beautiful. They probably would just get like attention naturally gravitated towards them because of their sun and Venus being right on top of each other. Very, very special placement. So happy Venus cazimi day today. Venus is also retrograde in the sky right now. So that means she's kind of quote unquote spinning backwards than her normal pattern. So normally the planets move one way. She's actually moving the opposite way right now. So for some of you, you might have been maybe rethinking your look, maybe physical appearance, maybe your business, your money. Today would be a really good time to start something new, as well as Wednesday. We have a new moon in Leo. New moons are great for starting new things as well. So today, happy Venus cazimi day to everybody. Hope you enjoy. And then also happy new moon in Leo on Wednesday. And another thing with the new moon in Leo, Leo is the entertainer of the zodiac. So it's kind of asking you, how do you want to be the star? Don't feel bad about putting yourself out there and letting yourself shine. Or how do you want to help someone else, be the star or shine their light? So just a little astrological update for everybody there. I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, and then also today is I liked that the moon, she's actually in her home sign of Cancer. So she rules Cancer. She's in Cancer. She feels very comfortable there. So yeah, I just wanted to get in on, like I said, the Libra rising for the stream today, because Libra, like I said, is ruled by Venus. And Venus is having a very special day today because, like I said, she's in the heart of the sun, what's known as a Venus cazimi. It's actually technically when Venus is within 17 minutes of the sun. So if you see two, they're both at 20 degrees here. The sun is at 20 degrees, 42 minutes. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's probably a little small. But I'm going to come back to the chat here. But I wanted to let you all know about that. It's a very special day. So sun at 20 degrees, 42 minutes of Leo. And then since Venus, she's kind of moving backwards. So she's moving away. But yeah, she's at 20 degrees as well. And she's at 18 minutes. So it already happened earlier today, but we can still enjoy. And then when the moon over here, when the moon collides with the sun on Wednesday, that's when we get our new moon. So like I said, a very good time to go be that star, okay? Go be that entertainer if you want to do that, because Leos, they're the entertainers of the zodiac, okay? And yeah, or do you want to help somebody else be a shining star? So anyhow, what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about the little astrological weather update? Diamondbacks. Nice, Ryan. They played the Diamondbacks. Whoa, Rap, how's it going? Good to see you. Yo, I'm so excited for Skol Fest too. Little reminder, Skol Fest, everybody, September 9th, at the Palace in Northeast Minneapolis. Going to be a live broadcast, a whole bunch of content creators. I am going to share the post again on the stream. I did put it on my community page as well. I'm going to be there. So if you're free, be there. Rap's going to be there. Dave, Minnesota Sports Talk, everybody's going to be there. Okay. Mark it on your calendars, put it in your planner, whatever. So yeah, definitely be there. I'm very excited about it. Yeah. And I think that's so cool that you guys put that together and that you're letting me be a part of it. So yeah, right on, right on. All right. So, and Rap, always good to see you. People, I think everybody here is already subscribed to the Purple Pocket podcast, but if you're not, go do it. Okay. So yeah, very, very good. Okay, Diamondbacks, Ryan, very good with the Twins. Tommy, what do you got? I would say a good series, but we beat you 3 out of 4. Of course, Tommy, you say that. Gotta come in there, being real. All I care about is who leads the division. The Twins, I never get super excited about. I want to get excited about them. They dangle the carrot too. They really do. Minnesota sports teams are really good at that. And then when they get into the playoffs, it's like, okay. So we'll see. William, what's going on? I'm gonna wear a new hat. Oh, it's a Skol Fest. Very good. Very good. Everybody's saying hi to Rap. Oh, I know. I missed everybody as well. So I'm back now. I know. I can't wait to meet everybody too in person. It's going to be so exciting. And yeah, I mean, I'll holler at you, but if you all need any like help or anything, I'm here. So let me know before ahead of time. So let me know how I can help too. But I'll talk to you more about that if you want. Jason, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm doing really good. Yeah, really, really good. Busy, but good. But Viking season, we're back. So the astrology update, we got to that. Now let's get into the Skol snippets. Okay, the Skol snippets. The Vikings, they had their first preseason game. I did do an astrological prediction on it, and I was completely wrong. So starting the season off really good on that one. But actually, I went back to the charts. For those of you that don't know, I do planetary astrological predictions before each of the Vikings games and other games too. But yeah, so I said the Vikings would win by 1-2, and they lost by 11. So, but then I went back and I found my mistakes, and part of it was not going with my first instinct. I've done that before. So, anyhow, but clean slate it. So we'll go back to that later. Yeah, nice. Oh, MWO is my worthless opinion. I was like, what does that mean earlier? Do. That is so funny. Okay. All right. Summer home, what do you look? Oh, you went to the canyon last night to watch the meteor showers. That's amazing. In Arizona, you got all that good sky viewing down there. Very nice. I know. NFL football is back. Okay. So there were a couple of little things. I don't really think I have anything to share necessarily with you all on the screen right now, but let me go. And I got my purple notebook too for the season, right? You know, okay. So season's here, preseason game 1, Vikings at Seattle. Like I said, they lost by 11. It was 24-13. So, but you know, it's preseason. And I will say that the Vikings, they started out pretty all right. And can we give a little round of applause to Mullins? It's maybe Mullins time. Maybe it's Mullins time. Okay, it might be Mullins time. What do you guys think? Tribe, how's it going? Always good to see ya. What sign am I? Well, technically we have all the signs, right? Like everybody has all 12, signs in their chart. But I think you're asking what my sun sign is. I'm a sun in Capricorn. I was born at the end of December. So yeah, Capricorn Club. I'm part of the GOAT Club, the greatest of all time. What can I say? So yeah, my sun sign. So when I say sun sign too, because of the sun right now is in the sign of Leo. So anybody born within like the 30 days that the sun stays in the sign of Leo, their sun sign is going to be in Leo. So a lot of people just know what their sun sign is, but you should figure out what zodiac sign is your moon in. Where's your Mercury? Those all play a part too. But my sun sign is in Capricorn. So yeah, I was born at the end of December. I know Skol Fest is right around the corner, which is also insane. It's crazy, but I'm very excited about that as well. All right, Jason, how do you like the new Vikings offense? Okay, so what I saw, actually, I was pretty pleased with Mullins. I'm not going to lie. And obviously, too, I think the shining little star here from the Vikings offense is none other than Ty Chandler, right? Ty Chandler, is he giving me like the Cinderella story, okay, this year? And I don't think our running back position, I think the running back position for the Minnesota Vikings has actually been solid. One position that we don't necessarily need to worry about. So I was also wondering why they entertained Kareem Hunt visiting the Vikings. We're not doing that. Okay, we're not doing that. Okay, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We don't need that drama here. We don't need it. Okay. But I thought Ty Chandler looked really, really good. And, you know, with Addison too, he made a couple of snags. It kind of seemed like it took a little bit to kind of get the ball rolling, but also it was Nick Mullins as well. I liked it, but it's preseason, right? So it's so like, you don't want to get like too excited, but you still want to get a little excited and a little hopeful. But like I said, I think Ty Chandler, he's kind of been the name coming out of everybody's mouth. Definitely, you all let me know what you thought. And then I wanted to also talk about Mackay Blackmon. I think he's going to be one to watch. So it's funny too, because last year I said the one to watch, the rookie to watch would be a Caleb Evans, and he's a cornerback too. And then so is Blackmon. Blackmon. I think it's Blackmon. Mackay Blackmon. Anyway, cornerback, rookie. I think he's going to be one to watch. Keep your peepers peeled on him. So I like what I saw there as well. So I like that. You like that? I did. And then there's also some like former Minnesota Vikings Twitter drama. Did you all see the Kyle Sloter tweet on Twitter? Did you all see that? I'll pull it up here if you haven't seen it. All right, let me go back to the chat here. Ryan, what do you got? Are you going to do any streams for the preseason games? I'm hopefully going to do Saturday. I'm planning on doing Saturday. The only thing that would keep me from doing that is if I'm going to the cabin. Okay. But I am planning on doing Saturday. And yeah, I want to do at least one preseason stream, at least one, if not all of them. Tian, what's going on, Twan? Hi, how are ya? Pick Mullins? Okay, Tommy. Yeah, well, duh. That's how he goes. You got to get the rust out, right? You got to get a couple picks out. Between Mullins and Cousins, I think they're pretty equal. Just saying. Okay, we can get into the Pizza Boy drama. There's always Pizza Boy drama. Did Mullins play for the Colts? I feel like he did. Let me look. Good question. I'm going to look up and see what Nick Mullins' sun sign is as well. Nicholas Clayton Mullins. Okay, let's see. Okay, you have to make me click on it. Fine. He was with, so San Francisco 49ers 2017 to 2020, Philadelphia 2021, Cleveland Browns 2021, Las Vegas Raiders 2022, and then with Minnesota 2022 on. So yeah, I don't see anything on that. So yeah, he's a cusper too, as far as the zodiac sign goes. Interesting. Maybe this could be his time. So he's a sun in Aries. He was born on March 21st. He's 1995, 28 years old. Okay. He also wears number 12. I like that number as well. It's a powerful number. But Cousins wears a powerful number too. Cousins wears number 8, which is like the number of power. Funny enough. Skol Festivus for the rest of us. That is hilarious. Yeah, exactly. That's hilarious. I want to use that later. That's funny. Justin Jefferson was on the sideline, probably chewing sunflower seeds. He did get, I think Ben Lieber talked to him. Well, I don't think I know. Ben Lieber talked to him a little bit. But yeah, Jefferson was there. He wasn't in action though. No action. But they're just keeping him on the sideline. It's like, and they, oh man, okay. I want to get through that and then we'll talk a little bit drama fest. Speaking of Skol Fest, drama fest. Yeah. Oh yeah. Danica Patrick's ex-boyfriend or the ex-fiance. Yeah, he's on the Jets now. We'll see how that goes. And then Jordan Love, apparently, over at Evil to the East Country, he's apparently looking decent. Okay. But I haven't been paying like too close attention to that. But yeah, we finally got rid of him over here. So he can go have fun in New York City. I would rather they sign Reisner. Who is that, Ryan? Let me look it up. Some of these people, I don't even know. Alan Reisner. Okay, let's see what's going on with him. All right. He was born in Iowa. He's number 83. Okay, so since he's a tight end, what do you think about this TJ Hawkinson stuff? I don't know if you guys kind of heard some rumblings about, I don't know, TJ Hawkinson not really necessarily being at practice, whatever. Also, they're not doing practice today. because of weather. It does look like it's going to storm. I don't live in Egan, but I live close enough where it's like the same weather pattern. So there is no practice today for the Vikings as well. That has been canceled. All right. And Jordan Love has taken over for the evil. Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. Michael, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. My Sunday morning's been pretty good so far. So far, so good. Yeah, can't complain. What's up, Justin? How are you? Good to see you. What did you think of game one? I mean, you've done videos. I still watch, even though I'm not there. I'm creeping around and I watch and I like. So yeah, Justin, good to see you. Purple and gold for days. If y'all aren't subscribed, go do it. I'm sure you all are all subscribed though. Justin, how you doing? How you doing? What'd you think? Yes, everybody say hi. Aside from Kirk, keeping Kirk, what was one of the one off season the Vikings made and didn't make? Wait, aside from keeping Kirk, what was the one move this off season the Vikings made and didn't make? Shoot. I mean, I think it's an easy answer for me to say, like, cutting the cord with Kirk and getting that done. So I think that's like too easy for me to say. I think honestly they should have figured out Justin Jefferson's contract, going into this season, like before, but during the off season, I guess you could say. And I just feel like kind of across the board, it just seemed like things were a little sloppy. Because Danielle Hunter, that didn't get done till the very end, and he's only going to be here for the next year. That's actually a really good question, Ryan, because that kind of goes into this like little theory that I thought of today. So it just, like I said, it just seems a little sloppy. I will say too, I did have written down here that Kevin O'Connell, okay, Kevin O'Connell, overall, he seems a lot more comfy, okay? He seems a lot more comfortable. He seems a lot more confident when he's talking, just him on the sideline, just the vibe. I will say that. But as far as like Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, not really sure if everything's maybe clicking as quickly because, like I said, it just seems like things were a little sloppy and people were like the veterans for the most part were trying to get out of here, And also, I do think that this team actually has been silently rebuilding, okay, for probably at least this last off season, if not the last since Kwesi and Kevin came on here. I think that's what they've been doing. They've called it a competitive rebuild. No, it's not. They've been silently tinkering around. They just don't want to outwardly say it. But I think that potentially, like, think about this. Does ownership maybe want the team to tank? But they're obviously not going to say that because then they could finally, maybe draft some people, get rid of Cousins, and have a higher draft pick to hopefully maybe get the quarterback of the future that they have not hit on, And I heard that I think this is maybe almost year number 20 that the Wilfs have owned the team. What have they done? They have spent a lot of money, yeah, and they built that new stadium, the Bird Graveyard. Okay, RIP to all those birds. But as far as championships and stuff, what have they done? What have they done? So I wouldn't be surprised if, like, deep down, ownership wouldn't necessarily be completely mad if they tanked. Because if they're smart, and I think that they are, they're billionaires, right? They know that the fans are going to be loyal. Let's say the Vikings do tank. Let's say they're just complete and utter trash. They win like 3 games. Yeah, people are going to be a little bit annoyed. The fans are still going to be there. And then you know how quickly it's going to twist from, we're going to be able to draft a quarterback. I think that's secretly what they kind of want to happen. They're never going to outwardly say it. They haven't committed to Cousins. Pretty much all of our veteran people are gone. New defensive coordinator. A young, you have 1-star wide receiver going into, what is this? Is this year number 3 now for Justin Jefferson? Year number 3? So the silent rebuild. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Not buying it. They're never going to outwardly say, of course, they're never going to say that. I want the team to tank. But if you think about it, and if they're smart people, they know that the fans are still going to be there, even if they do tank. So, all right. That was my little rant. Stop and come back. But Ryan, I don't really know if I answered your question there, but like I said, it did kind of go to what I thought about, because I think ownership is the problem. Ownership's the problem. Because it's like, who's on the hot seat now? Like, who's on the hot seat here? You know, who are we watching this year? A lot of people want to say Kirk. Okay, Kirk, now is your time to really, like, no, it's really not. It's really not. We know what he is. We've seen his ceiling. Okay, we know what kind of pizzas Pizza Boy delivers. Okay, we know. Cheese pizzas. All right, nothing wrong with cheese pizza. It's there. It's there. Is he going to get to the next level? No. But we know that. We know that. So we need to start putting pressure on ownership. That's the issue here. Anyway, I'm spiraling all over the place. But anywho, let me get back here. Ryan, good question. Like I said, I don't know if I answered it, but I think there's a lot of sloppiness. And I think that they secretly want the team to just be in a position where they can actually draft maybe somebody or a player with some that can make some, that can stay here permanently, specifically a quarterback. Because Spielman never did it either. You know, Spielman never did it. And when he signed Kirk, it was kind of like, well, remember, one missing piece. And it's like, okay, you were grasping at straws there. You had no other choice because you already ruined it with Case Keenum, flicking him off. Okay. Ownership's the issue here. All right. Okay, let me come back to the chat. Thank you all for listening to that. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, he's a guard? All right. Thanks for letting me know. Well, I would listen to you. Yes, Justin, I will be there. Yes. I will be there. Yes. Okay. They did sign 2 quarterbacks. What's his name? Jaron Hall. Why didn't we see any of him? You know? Yeah. So we'll see about what's going on there. Okay. Sean Clifford and Alex McGough. Okay. Okay. Right on. But for people that have been watching The Evil, how does Jordan Love really look? How does he really look? Because I think he threw for 1 touchdown or something, I think, the other day. They're probably going to need him. All right, I'm way behind now. The problem is that regardless of what you think of the team's shortcoming, this team is right now has so much talent to tank unless the shit hits the fan. Maybe. I think they do have a lot of talent. I won't argue with you there. I won't disagree with you there. But a lot of it is young, right? It takes a little while for everything to kind of go together. But I could be wrong. Maybe they'll be amazing. I could be so wrong. Who knows? They wouldn't have hired Flores if they wanted to lose. That's the thing. They don't want to lose. They don't want to. But I think deep down, they're like, I wonder what would happen if we could have really high draft pick. You know? Maybe they need to start thinking about that. I don't know. Just saying. This O-line will be the death of us. Are we gonna? Well, yeah. And it just seems that the offense and the defense can never gel, right? It's always one thing is a little bit above the other. And that's what makes it so difficult, I think, to actually win a championship, to have all the cylinders, going. It's a little frustrating. Pizza Ranch is gross AF too. I haven't eaten at Pizza Ranch for a minute, but I will say the last time I did eat at Pizza Ranch, I liked it, but it was probably close to 20 years ago. Yeah. But back to the O-line. It's always, here we are again. Seriously, purple purgatory. We're stuck. Okay. I wanted to see if I had any other notes that I was missing from preseason. Not really necessarily. Jade and Reed did well too, and I will admit too that I did fall asleep for the majority of the last of the third quarter and the fourth quarter. And then I woke up right at the end. And then I was like, damn, they were winning. They were doing well. And now they're going to lose by 11. And it just wasn't going anywhere. I was like, okay, all right. Nice. All right. Justin says Ryan spot on. 19th season for the Wolves. Okay. So we were close. And this is just, and I've said this before. You all know that I think at this point that it's an ownership issue. You know, it really is. Okay. But did you guys see the Slaughter tweet? I just want to share that really quickly. Did you all see the Slaughter? Kyle Slaughter, come back. Speaking of quarterbacks. Okay, so let me blow this up a little bit. Okay, I want to take this down here. You all probably saw this, or did you not see it? Can I get my mouse where I want it to be? Okay. Okay, so the Zim. What's the greatest rivalry in NFL history? NFL on ESPN as, and then. Hello? Where did that go? What the heck? Now I'm annoyed. Okay, here it is. So we just had to be there. Kyle Slaughter versus Mike Zimmer. Okay, so the Kyle Slaughter fan page said this, and then get this. Slaughter responded the next day, and he said, true. It's like, dude, when are we going to hear the story about Zimmer versus Slaughter? So you know what you got to do? You got to creep in the comments, right? You got to creep around here. Okay, and then somebody asked Kyle Slaughter too that about his dad calling the Vikings, which is a rumor that I heard as well. So somebody asked, wouldn't your dad call the facility to complain that you weren't getting a fair shot? And Kyle's like, you think that I'd be on the team for 3 years if that happened? Serious question. However, okay, he didn't deny it. Kyle Slaughter didn't deny it. He didn't say no. He just said, do you think that I'd be on the well, we don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe they're just like, it's Kyle's dad again. Okay. So I don't necessarily believe that. Just saying. He didn't say no. He just said, well, you think that I'd be on the team if that happened? People say that when they're trying to fib. So I think the dad did actually call, but I do actually like Kyle Slaughter. I thought he did good here. And I was kind of bummed. So, and then when he was gone. So then how bad really was it? And then Kyle Slaughter said this, really, really bad. I want more of this story. Anyway, so that was some of the drama off of Twitter that I saw that I wanted to share about Kyle Slaughter. All right. Back to the comments here. Thanks, Purple and Gold. All right. That was nice. Justin, true football mind. All of you are really probably way more than me. Okay. Jade made a really good point about the silent tank. Yeah, thank you. The silent tank. They're silently tanking. They are. Thank you. Appreciate that. So now we'll just wait and see what happens, right? And I just think, yeah, they don't want to lose, right? Of course, what owner actually would want to lose, right? But they got to tinker around with other ideas. And just the fact that they're not like committed to Cousins, right? It's just like, they're finally listening, okay? You got to cut that cord. And two, speaking a little bit about Pizza Ranch Boy too, our favorite polarizing quarterback here in Minnesota, he actually, his birthday is, he's a son in Leo. His birthday is actually Saturday, the next preseason game that the Vikings are hosting the Titans. They have joint practice with the Titans this week as well. So Kirk Cousins is going to be turning 35. And he's going to be then entering, I've said this before, what's called the 12th house perfection year. Every year of your life has kind of a different theme, depending on how old you are. And the 12th house in astrology has to do with endings. It has to do with many, many other things. But one of the things it has to do with is endings. So I do think that this is going to be Kirk Cousins' last year on the team. Knock on wood. Fingers crossed, at least. I think it's just time. It's time, in my opinion. I do think that this could be his last year just because of that perfection year also that's taking place. And Rick Spielman also entered a 12th house perfection year very shortly before he was fired for the Minnesota Vikings. And I mentioned that back, I think it was the December before he got fired. What was that? December 2021? So I don't know. I think it could be. I think it could be a little something to watch for there. Anywho, right. Silent Tank, look out for it. I agree with your rant in that's what they should do, but the Wolves care more about not being bad than being great. Yeah, Justin, I do agree with you there. They don't want them to be secretly bad. Right. And again, I don't think I'll agree with you. They don't want it. They don't want it. But I think it would be a bad business decision on their part not to think about that possibility and potentially what that could then lead to. And if they've been watching my channel, and I know people watch, they all watch our channels. They do. They watch the channels. They all do. I know they do. I've said this so many times that the Wolves, if they have not realized this, the fans, Minnesota Vikings fans, are so loyal. Think about it. We're here year after year after year. And what the hell have the Vikings ever done and accomplished? Nothing. Nothing. And here we are yet again, year after year, loyal. They're going to do it this year. They're going to do it. So as far as the Wolves should be concerned, they are in like the ultimate power. They have extra power that they don't even know. They need me. They need me. They need me. Let me help you. All right. But Jalen Reed is a wide receiver. Or excuse me, Jaden Reed is a wide receiver. Oh, right on. Thank you for letting me know. Because seriously, I gotta be letting know. I try to keep up, but seriously, y'all are like helping me keep up with everything, with all the players and everything. Players gonna play. Yeah, no, Justin makes really good points. Yeah, purple and gold there makes very good points. Yeah, they're playing poker. They are. Who is this? They have Malik Heath. Is this the Vikings? Somebody I should know about? Sorry, I just got really parched there. Cheers, everybody, too. I'm just drinking water. Who is that, Jason? Let me know. Are you talking about Packers? Oh, I think you're letting me know about the Packers, which I appreciate because I asked that earlier. Packers won 36-19 over the Bengals. We play the Patriots next Saturday. Okay. Well, and another thing too with the Vikings, it's like people think that they're just like the outlier to win the division this year. No, I don't think so. I don't know. Like, I don't know. When I think about it more, I'm like, they might be at the bottom because Chicago's kind of on the up and up now. You know, DJ Moore, is he going to make a big splash over there in Chi-Town? We'll see. DM, how's it going? Aloha, how are you? I hope you're safe. Stop by to say a long overdue. Aloha, hello. I know I am thinking about everybody there in Maui is overshadowed my interest in the NFL right now. Oh, for sure. Understandably so. My thoughts and prayers go out to the people. Yeah, people of Maui. For sure. Yes, I should have mentioned that earlier as well. DM, always good to see you. If you're still on here, take care. Be safe. One of my friends actually lives in Hawaii too. She's a native Minnesotan, but she moved to Hawaii. So yeah, very scary and just really sad. Just really, really sad. Yeah, it's just seriously on to DM's point. Seriously, all the good energy there. Yeah. But it's like DM said, like we're talking here about football and stuff when it's like, you know, there's bigger things. So yeah. The beyond things, right? The things that are beyond. But hey, thanks, Justin. I appreciate that. Hit that button, y'all. Oh man, I forgot to send out my tweet again. Everybody, I was gonna send out my tweet and then I totally forgot for my channel. All right, that happens. I appreciate that, Justin. Okay. Oh, and another thing too, I wanted to talk about with Pizza Boy, and then I think I actually got all through my notes. I wanted to kind of stay a little on like my note schedule because I am going to try to put some timestamps in too for anybody that does want to watch later just to kind of like chime in on stuff that we're talking about here. But Yes, definitely hit like, and I appreciate everybody hanging out. Good to see everybody. It's been a minute. Malik Heath is number 18 and Jade Reed is number 11. Very good. I like those two numbers a lot, just numerology wise. Number 11, especially. It's a angel number, they call it. And then the number 18, 1 plus 8 equals 9. I like that number too. All right, Ryan, what do you got? Kirk's birthday is the second best birthday of that day. My nephew turning 15 is better. Oh, does your nephew and Kirk have the same birthday? Happy birthday to your nephew, Ryan. That's exciting. Happy B-Day. Yeah. Leo season. All the Leos out there. Yeah. But, you know, they love that attention. Well, I've always been, actually, there's like, I feel like I've met there's two types of Leos, but I feel like this with like all signs, there's kind of like two types. Like some Leos are really, really shy, like really, really shy. And others are just like, hear me roar. But I think that goes into, you got to take a look at the whole entire birth chart. I mean, the sun sign for somebody is a really great starting off point, but there's so much more. So much more. Oh yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. What's cousin's Julie? I think her Kirk Cousins' wife's name is Julie. You know, who I have not watched quarterback on Netflix actually because they don't have Netflix anymore when they took away the password sharing. Because I was leeching. But I might eventually watch it, but I will be honest that I did not watch any of it. I've only seen some clips, but I mean, like all the women do. She runs that house, right? She's running the show. Julie's running the show there. So yeah, I mean, if she's watching, and she's more than welcome to come on. If she ever wants to come on the show, she's more than welcome. More than welcome. Probably not though. I feel like because I've been so critical of Kirk. And I don't want him as the quarterback on the team. But like I said before, I don't think he's a terrible person. Okay, but on to Kirk. Okay, so let me share my last thing about Pizza Boy. So, you know, he was on the quarterback series and everybody was like, oh, Kirk's our darling. Our darling. Now he's everybody's darling. All right. Also, Skol Fest reminder there. Okay. Be there or don't. Okay. Be there or don't be there. But I would rather have you be there. All right. So, Adam Patrick tweeted this. I'm sure you all heard about this, right? So Kirk Cousins apparently made this like speech, right? Or he addressed the entire team. This is from July 28th. Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins addressed the entire team for 30 minutes after practice on Thursday. Again, this is from July 28th, a couple weeks ago. Members of the team described the conversations had during these 30 minutes as absolutely riveting. Absolutely riveting. Yeah, interesting. And you know what I said to that? That motivational speaker career is calling. He's setting himself up for after the NFL. That's why I think they do watch the channel. I think they do. I'm giving out all this free advice, okay? I think he would be a good motivational speaker. I've said that before. And now he's making these little speeches and stuff. People, he's just getting ready. He's just getting ready for after the season or after his career. I'm telling you. That motivational speaker career. Okay. And it's like, are we ever going to hear what he said? And it's like, of course they're going to say, oh, it was so riveting. He's going to lead us to the promised land. All right, sure. But it's like, okay, stop trying to make Kirk happen also, because I think I remember last year before the season started, there was this huge thing about how some of the players came out and were like, no, Kirk's a dog, man. Like, he's a dog. He's a dog. You don't know. It's like, no, I don't think so. Just like, stop. Like, he's a dorky dad. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Is he a Super Bowl winning quarterback? No. Does he have hella money and the best agent in the league? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Motivational speaker career is calling. All right. So, yeah, I think the Cousins are watching, though. Sodak, I think you're right. Al, what's going on? I'm back again. Can't wait for the season. I honestly think we are going to tank, but silently. Yeah, seriously. We got to get that going, people. The silent tank. Hashtag silent tank. I got to write that down so I don't forget about it. Okay? But that's what it's going to be. And I don't know either why it took me so long to come to that realization. I mean, there's been like, the writing's kind of been on the wall the entire time, but just this morning, I was just like, I think I was just writing some notes about stuff, and I was like, they're not committed to Cousins, okay, which is like, okay, about time. They're still, tinkering around with Justin Jefferson. I'm sure there's a lot that goes into that, obviously. Danielle Hunter's on the team for maybe a year. He's clearly not happy here. Harrison Smith is like the one veteran that we do have, and he's almost, he's on the tail end of his career. And then everyone else is pretty much young. Like Eric Kendricks is gone. Zadarius Smith is gone. Papa Patrick Peterson is gone. Just saying. And the other, oldest player you got on your roster, seemingly the leader, is Cousins. And they're, oh yeah, well, we're focused on this year. Well, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So I don't know. The silent tank is upon us, people. But silently, but can't wait for you to be on Rap's show again. Yeah, no, I will have to join Rap at some point. Are you going to come to Skol Fest, Al? I hope so. And hopefully Rap can come back on this channel too. But yeah, he's been killing it over there. No, Packers Malik Heath, he didn't do so hot. Oh, okay. All right. You're giving us some intel, Jason, on the Evil to the East. I like it. Keeping us up to date. I agree that would be the best decision. I hope you're right that after this year they finally get that. I hope so too, Justin. They should just listen to us. I don't know why they don't listen to everybody here. Why don't they listen to us? Seriously. We're just trying to help the damn team. Of all people, of all people, like we don't have any like money at stake here, right? And we're just like giving them like free advice. So if they were actually smart, which again, this is why I do think that they watch all the channels. They do. They watch it. They want to hear what people are saying. And I think they also like, they get stuck too. They're like, oh shit, we tried this idea. Now what do we do? Let's go to YouTube. Let's see what everybody's saying. Okay. All right. I think this is Kirk's last year, but I think the Vikings don't want to make a big deal about it. Oh, for sure. For sure. Because look at what they did last time when they made the big deal about him coming here. Okay? Yeah. And I remember too, before he signed on, many, many moons ago, back in 2018, because that's when the Minneapolis was hosting the Super Bowl. And I went out to the Mall of America when the Radio Row, when all the media people were here. I actually got dragged out there by my friends. But I was actually, in hindsight, I'm actually glad that they dragged me out there. But there was just, shit ton of people everywhere, media people everywhere, like celebrities everywhere, whatever. I saw Kirk Cousins. And you know who else I saw? Drew Brees, amongst other people. But you know what they were doing? They were selling themselves. They were going to every little media outlet and every little thing, every little cubicle. I actually saw Kirk in one of these little like makeshift cube little like stations, that they set up in Radio Row. That's what they were doing. It's like, you got to go sell yourself there. And so was Drew Brees too, because he wasn't signed by the Saints yet. And I remember too, Drew Brees walked right by the table that I was sitting at, literally right there. Could have like reached out and touched his garment, right? And people were like, come to Minnesota. I didn't hear anybody saying that around Kirk. I didn't hear that. And then, oh yeah, he's the only missing piece. Okay. It's like Rick was grasping at straws. That's what happened. And then they tried to paint the picture that he was the one missing piece. Oh, and then a year after that, oh, well, it's the offensive line issue. No. Oh, well, I thought Kirk was the only one missing piece. I thought that's all we needed. What? Lies. All right. Corey, good to see you. How are you? I see. Yeah, Kellen. Okay, how did Kellen Mond do? I heard that. I didn't see it, but it was like Kellen Mond and who was the quarterback for the other team? But did anybody watch? How did he do? Did he do okay? Let me know. That's so crazy. Always good to see you, Corey. Thanks for stopping by. I'm so nervous. We play against each other in a few weeks. No, honestly, Jason, though, that's probably my favorite games on the schedule are when the Vikings and the Evil to the East play each other. Seriously, that's like my fave. So I'm excited. I think it'll be good. It usually is. No, Ryan, I knew you were gonna ask me about 90 Day, and I'm not quite caught up. I'm probably like 2 weeks behind. But feel free to tell me spoilers if you want. The last thing that I saw on 90 Day was what was happening there? Gino and Jasmine were like, he thought she was cheating, but she wasn't, and they were like sitting on the bench talking to each other. That's kind of the last episode that I watched, but I need to catch back up. I lived in Blaine. Oh yeah, yes. Okay, the girl from Blaine went to church. It looks like the church we went to. Yeah, it's crazy that there's 2 people from Minnesota on there. I like her a lot. I forgot what her name is, the girl that's on there that's from Blaine. But yeah, I don't know either. I actually was just in Blaine yesterday, oddly enough. But I'm not sure where that church is. But I really like her. I'm not so sure about oh gosh, what is her partner's name? But oh, her name's Misha. Yeah, no, I like Misha a lot. She's also stunning, just stunningly beautiful. And then Christian is the other one, I think, from Minnesota too. And I feel like he was totally changed his tune when he met Cleo. And I'm like, how dare you? Because I really like her. So I'm wondering what's going on with them. Yeah. But if you do want to let me know about 90 Day Ryan, feel free. My Packers play against Bears week 1. Oh, nice. Yeah, Tampa Bay for Minnesota. Wait, what do you think of the Bills' new helmets? Oh, okay. Jason, I'm glad also that you asked me about the Bills. I haven't seen them. Let me look it up though. I will say that the Vikings like redid some of their stuff, and I don't like it. But the reason why I say that, Jason, because announcement, everybody, that I was gonna say earlier. Oh, what? What kind of helmets are they wearing? Oh, I think they're teasing these red helmets. Are they teasing these red helmets? Is that what's happening? Here, let me share. Let me share. John Cena, get out of here. We're not watching an ad. I guess we have to. Bugger off. Okay. Where's the, oh, okay, here we go. Is this what you're talking about? I don't like it. No, I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Let me see. Okay. I don't like it because I feel like the red slash here, the red like slash runs right into the helmet. It bleeds right into the helmet. Like there's no like difference. You know? Hold on. I'm sharing the wrong thing. Is this what you were talking about? Here. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Is this actually happening? Like I said, it's not like the worst thing in the world, but I just don't like that the red just kind of goes in with the whole helmet here. I do like the Tatanka though, the buffalo. I do like it. And the reason why I'm glad you brought that up, Jason, was because many of you know that the Bills Mafia have long been my number 2 team after the Vikings, of course, because of Stephon Diggs and Case Keenum. But a little announcement here. They've actually been usurped. Okay? They have been usurped in my number 2 position this year, going into this year. Okay? They've been clawing their way into my number 2 spot. Okay? But officially this year, my number 2 team is none other than the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay? So, Buffalo, you've been usurped. All right? Buffalo's now going to number 3. And Jacksonville's my number 2. So, little announcement there. But is that what you were talking about? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it because it blends in with the red. But yeah, that's my big announcement. You know, Jacksonville is number 2. Because Sunshine, my dude Trevor Lawrence. I do like Trevor Lawrence. I like his attitude. I mentioned that before. Yeah, I don't know. But Bills Mafia, again, because of Stephon Diggs, Case Keenum come back to Minnesota. We miss you. I'm speaking for me in the group, but they're my number 3. I don't like it because the slash. This needs to be a different color. Okay. And I just like, I don't know, I like the blue. I really, really like blue a lot. You'd think that I would like red more because of my hair, right? But yeah, I'm not really digging those too much, to be honest with you. We'll see. But I don't like what the Vikings did either. Like their new stuff. I'm like, ugh. But it's just a uniform, right? But it is a statement. It is a statement, so it is important. Dang, if we were not going to see Brad Williams in Minneapolis, I would go to Skol Fest. Who's Brad Williams? Is that a singer? You know what else is crazy? Because 2 of my friends actually, I was like, they can't come to Skol Fest either, but they were going to because they're going to see Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld is in Minneapolis that same night too. So everybody's gonna be doing stuff. All right. I've seen Jerry Seinfeld do stand up before though. Very funny. Clean music lover, good to see you. How's it going? You having a good summer? Hopefully. Hopefully. What do you got here? They should sign Des Bryant on a 1-year deal. You know, I remember that you said that his astrology does bode well with the Vikings astrology. And I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be against it. No, not at all. I mean, I haven't seen him play recently, but I take your word for it, especially because we know about the astrology, right? That's where the answers are. That's where the answers all lie, you know? So good to see you though. But yeah, seriously, if anybody's watching the stream right now within the Vikings organization and then we see Des Bryant come through and get a tour, we're really going to know that they're listening. No Babysitters Club this year or the nursing home. Corey, I totally thought of you and I thought of everybody else too. I know, no nursing home. Well, basically, this is kind of mean, but they passed on, right? Harrison Smith's the only one left. He's the only one left playing shuffleboard and checkers. Everybody else is passed on to the great beyond, which, you know, in nursing home terms, this just means they went to another nursing home. They went to another team. Yeah, they switched nursing homes. Yeah, let's say that. That's better than saying that they went to the great beyond. Yeah, there's going to be a new nursing home. No, actually, we're going to have to think of a new name. The daycare center? I think that's too easy. The preschool. There we go. What about the preschool? I like it. Preschool, they're young. They're still trying to figure out, their limbs, their body. They're like, well, I'm walking over here, but my arm's over here. I don't know how to balance anything out. Whoa, I'm stumbling. I don't have kids, so I just assume, and it's been too long since I was a kid in preschool. But yeah, you're just trying to figure out life. You're trying to figure stuff out. So preschool. I think that's what it's going to be this year. If anybody else has any ideas, let me know. We can workshop it. But we got to have nicknames. You all know how we do over here. Yeah, so no more nursing home. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be the preschool now. So it's like the preschool, like when little kids go into like, nursing homes and stuff and put on like performances and stuff. Yeah, they're going to visit Harrison Smith. And Harrison Smith's like, gather around. I'm going to tell you about when I was a youngster in your position. And I'm going to give you some sage advice. It's funny. I make myself laugh. I crack myself up. Kyle Allen is on Josh Allen has a brother named Kyle, and they're both on the Buffalo Bills, really. And I will say, too, that's another reason why they dropped to number 3 is because Josh Allen lost a few points, with me. There was just some rumors and gossip about him allegedly, like, dumping or paying off his longtime girlfriend for some sort of like drama, cheating scandal. I don't know. Allegedly. So he could then go date some Hollywood starlets. What's her name? Haley Steinfeld or something. Allegedly, supposedly. So I'm like, ew. I don't like that. Ew. And like with Josh Allen too, he's a great quarterback. But I always thought there was a little something there. I don't know, a little something. But anyway, so. Not to get too far off on that, but what's Kyle Allen's position? I didn't even know. Doogie, Skol, how you doing? You having a good summer? Are you going to be at Skol Fest, Doogie? Hopefully I'll see you there. Good to see you. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. I really appreciate you. Again, I hope you're having a great Sunday, Monday thus far. He was terrible, Jade. Like the little tuna when asked why he don't start. He said he sees him every day. That's funny. Corey, are you? Oh yeah, you can't come to School Fest. That's right. But you'll be there in spirit, Corey, for sure. Yeah, Justin says, "Hey, Vernon, how's it going? Good to see you. Happy Sunday, fun day. Happy summer too. Hope you're having a great summer. Feel like I have to say happy summer because it's been like a month. Oh, they have the blue ones. Okay, good deal. Good deal. And again, those wouldn't be like the worst. Those helmets wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, the slash should be white. Yeah, that would be good. Maybe the slash could be, yeah, like the slash could be white. And then maybe okay, so the slash could be white. And then the outline could be black of the Tatanka, of the buffalo. That'd be cool, huh? I would like that. That'd be kind of dope. That'd be all right. Yeah, now maybe I'm feeling it a little bit more. Yeah, they just need us to help tinker around with the design. Let's see it. If you find a picture of Josh Allen has a blue helmet on. Okay. Let's see here. Let's just search. Oh, look at this. A lot of the things I follow on Twitter are like animals. Okay. Let me see. Josh Allen. Well, I'll just believe you. Helmet. Let's just look it up. There it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah. I mean, the blue are a lot cooler, I will say. Yeah. And blue, I just really like the color blue as well. Yep. I do like that. Yep. All right. We saw it. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. That's enough. Oh, it did. It was like big news. Okay. That's so funny that like one little wardrobe change can make like the news. But I think it was kind of the same thing. I think Cousins talked about how he wore like a different jersey number or something just to like spice it up. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The new blue helmet looks prime Bills mid-90s with Jim Kelly, Bruce Smith, Thurman Thomas, and Andre Reed, excuse me. I do like the blue helmet. Good call there on that. Corey? Case Keenum! No, he's on the Texans now? Oh, okay. Oh my God, update. Well, then maybe the Bills Mafia, like, now, okay. Now the Texans got to be number 4 for me, huh? Thanks, Corey, for letting me know. Actually, you know what? I knew that. I knew that he went to Texas. I knew that because I follow him on Twitter. I knew that. And he's a Southern boy anyway. So good for Case Keenum. Thanks for letting me know. He played against the Pats Thursday night. Oh my God, and I missed it. All right. Well, that's it. Vikings number 1, Jacksonville number 2, Buffalo number 3, Texans number 4. That's how we go. All right. Thanks, Ryan. Or excuse me. Thanks, Corey. I was looking at Ryan's name, Corey. Sorry. But thank you, Corey, for that. Ryan says, my number 2 is Kansas City. And yes, I get that's an easy answer, but Mahomes is great. Oh, and Bengals are your number 3. Nice. I like Joe Burrow, actually. I like Joe Burrow. I don't know about that injury, though. And I'm not going to lie with you, Ryan, that I'm so over Kansas City. I'm over them. I'm over it. But, you know, Mahomes, his dad did play for the Minnesota Twins. So there's that Minnesota connection there. So Minnesota, we love a good connection. We love a good Minnesota connection. So, you know, there's that. But I'm just like, I'm over it. I want somebody else to win. We get it. He's good. We get it. We're over it. But I can understand why they're your number 2 for sure. And I forget what week it is, but the Vikings play them in, well, hold on. I got my little pocket schedule. I could just look it up online. You know, I could just look it up online, but why not just grab this, you know? Why not just grab this little pocket sketch? When did it? Okay, October 8th. Boom, see? Took me like 2 seconds to grab that. I love these little pocket schedules on the fridge. Okay, so we got the sketch over here. Brad Williams. Oh, okay, he's comedian. Oh, I know who that is, I think. Where's he playing at? Where are you seeing him at, Ryan? Is he in Fargo? Playing in Fargo? Yeah, no, he's funny, dude. Yep, I've seen him before. Not live, but where's he playing? Actually, I'm just looking it up right now. Yeah, he's going to be in Minneapolis. Ryan, you could come before. Ryan, you could come beforehand. If you want to come to Skol Fest beforehand, it starts at 5. It starts at 5 p.m. Just saying. Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. Ryan, are you from out of town? I know that answer. He'll answer you though. I think he already did. The transition home. The transition. That's good. That's good. I like that too, Justin. That's funny. Preschool. I made myself laugh with that. Yeah, Fargo. Oh yeah, tater tots. Now I'm hungry. I love tater tots. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just because I don't know. I don't know why I don't know. I think it's because tot, there's something about the word tot. Even though I like tater tots, and then I think of the food. And the thing is, you guys, to be honest with you, and I think I've shared this with you before, I don't like kids. I don't like them. But oddly enough, they love me. They're always gravitated towards me. They like me. I think it's because I treat them like adults. I talk to them like adults, but because I think it's because the word tot. I'm not really feeling it because I don't like kids. I don't know. Nothing against people that have kids, your own kids. I'm sure they're great. I'm sure they're wonderful. Okay. Sure they're wonderful. The Whippersnapper Club. That's funny. Young whippersnappers. Or, you know what we could do? Every time we talk about them, we could just talk to them like they're babies, like they're a little kid, or we could talk about them as if we are like 1,000 years old and basically dead, or we could talk about them like we are looking down on them from the great beyond, like we're gone and everything goes to shit. I don't know. This is why we got to workshop it here. I like all these ideas though. I like them all. I like them. I see. You could extend your stay, or are you only going to be here Friday? Yeah. Okay. How about the Candy Strippers Club, like them helping in the old folks home? Oh man. Yeah, it could be something like that. Okay. Corey, yeah, I did make a post about this, but Skol Fest, here it is. All right. There's going to be a live broadcast. It's going to be at the Palace in Northeast Minneapolis. Okay. Starts at 9, or excuse me, it starts at 5. They're having a live DJ at 9. And here it is. Look at that. Purple and Skol Media are putting it on. A lot of content creators. Look it up here. Best fan to wear a prize gets giveaways. They get prizes, and there's live DJ, like I said. And yeah, I gotta be 21. I will be showing up, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So there or don't. But I'm glad that they invited me. But yeah, everybody's pretty much invited. But I will be there. Hopefully I'll see a bunch of you all there and be able to meet you. Purple, we have been on the go so much. April, June, you're just busy, Ryan, all over the place. Yeah, you need a break. I feel that. I just got back into town as well from traveling, so I feel that as well. Yep. All right. Let's see here. Yes, there we go. Thank you, my worthless opinion. And I will keep putting out reminders. I will retweet that. I'll post it again every time that I stream. I will let you guys know. Yeah. And thank you, my worthless opinion, as well, for sharing that. I appreciate it. That's funny. My worthless opinion beat you to it. Pantages Theater. Yeah. All right. At 10:30. Hopefully it's not. Pantages is fine. You'll be good. Yeah, you'll be good. I don't know. I feel like every place, everywhere can be quote unquote shady or sketch, but yeah. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Like I go downtown a lot on my own and whatnot. But yeah, it's always good to be safe and just be aware of your surroundings. But you'll be with somebody, right? Grand prize is tickets to week 1. I think I remember that. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate you. But yeah, that'll be happening September 9th. 9/9 before game number 1. The official game number 1 when Minnesota Vikings host Tampa Bay at high noon Central at the Bird Graveyard. All right. So, okay, I'm just looking at Twitter. Man, people are being so mean to Kyler Murray. Okay. Rap really getting on Kyler Murray too. You guys see this? I was just looking at Twitter. Look at this. Rap. Oh my gosh. Everybody's being so mean because of Kyler Murray's outfit. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Whatever. Whatevs. Get your outfit, man. Whatever makes you comfy. All right? I don't know. Whatevs. Then, oh my God, here are 2 of my favorite Twitter dogs. Aww. I love them. Anyway, like I said, I follow a lot of animals and stuff. But yeah, people are getting on Kyler Murray. Jeez, about the outfit. Maybe it's not so much too about the outfit, but maybe it's more or less Kyler Murray's like lack of gameplay, you know, the video game thing and all that stuff. He's kind of got a little bit to prove, so maybe that. But man, let them wear whatever they want, right? Wear whatever you want. It's Leo season. Time to shine, people. And again, happy Venus Kazemi Day. So go shine. Go start your new things on Wednesday if you want to start something new. Again, there's a new moon in Leo on Wednesday. And then Venus Kazemi today is basically when the sun and Venus are right next to each other. So it can be very productive. Again, if you've been rethinking business, money, your wardrobe, your appearance, anything like that. I will say, though, word to the wise, if some of you have been thinking about maybe making a drastic change to your appearance, maybe hair, whatever style, if you can, I would maybe wait until mid-September to finalize that. So, like, if you're going to chop off like all your hair, let's say, I would maybe wait until after September 15th. Because if you don't, you might do it and then be like, oh man, I regret that. I wish I had my hair back. But, just a little suggestion there. Just because of the Venus in retrograde right now. All right. But anyway, what else does anybody have? Anybody else have anything? I went through all my notes. I thank you all again for hanging out. It's been really fun. I will keep hanging out unless nobody's got anything else. But I pretty much went through all my notes. I am planning, unless, like I said, I go to the cabin. But if I do go to the cabin, maybe I'll stream anyway on Saturday. I will be making a prediction on Saturday. Nonetheless, I will post it on Twitter. I will try to post it on my community page as well. For those of you that weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I was completely way wrong with my astrological prediction of game number 1. But back to the starboard. I did go back to the starboard and figured out what I did wrong. But, it happens. But I will be posting that, if anything, or I will be posting that. And look out for the stream on Saturday. I'll try to make a little post, though, and let you all know. But, yeah. What's going on here? Looks like, so what? He's playing sports. Maybe, you know what this could be for Kyler Murray? Remember from Seinfeld, the bro or the manzier? This could be like his own thing. The Murray manzier. Oh my gosh. People, come on now. People! We're making ideas. We're making other people bank. If Kyler Murray's watching this right now, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't know. It's just clothes. I mean, to each their own, right? To each their own. But I don't know. I think it's just kind of funny because, like, back in the day, people, like, guys used to get shit for carrying, like, a purse, right? Another thing from Seinfeld as well. Like, it's my European carry-all, right? And then now you see guys carrying bags all the time. It's just a bag, right? It's a satchel, So it's just a top. But, oh my gosh, you all hear that? Oh man, you all hear those sirens? What's going on? Like a creeper over here. What's happening? Oh no. Okay, it's an ambulance going by. I hope everybody's okay. All right. Sorry, it looks like a sports bra. It made me laugh though. After we went to Raw on Monday night, there was nothing open, so we had Pizza Palace on 5th by Sneaky Pete's. Both my wife and I keeping our heads on a swivel. Oh, well, Sneaky Pete's, it's all in the name too. Man, it's been a minute since I've been down there. Since I've been to Sneaky Pete's, that is. But yeah, I mean, it's always best to just keep an eye on your surroundings. Anywhere that you are, pretty much anywhere, right? There's weirdos everywhere. Weirdos everywhere. But I feel you. Good pizza and a nice guy. Nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Summer home, I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I missed you all. I was excited to come back. And yeah, I'll be back soon. Nerd notes, Corey, you know I always think of you when I got the nerd notes going. And too, Corey, I think you saw this as well, but I got the purple notebook too. It's official. Purple notebook. And my purple pen. So, I'm gonna have to get like a Jacksonville Jaguar, like Trevor Lawrence shirt or something, you guys. I might have to do that. Maybe I'll have to get like a Stephon Diggs Buffalo Bills shirt. Maybe I'll have to get a Case Keenum. Actually, I'm still working on getting a Case Keenum Vikings jersey. Damn it. I found one on eBay. I hope it's still there. But I really want that too, actually. I should get that. I should try to get that, and then I can wear it to School Fest. Actually, I should try to do that. I should try to get that Case Keenum jersey, and then I can wear it to School Fest. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for saying that. Am I available on a Tuesday night? Yeah, for sure. Yes, I am. Yeah, Justin. Mm-hmm. And you know where to find me. Also, Justin, thank you so much because you just reminded me of another thing. People, I really appreciate you all. But yeah, I'm available on Tuesday nights for sure. Give me a shout. Mm-hmm. Definitely. I know. I always got to keep my one eye open. That's so funny. I was gonna tell you guys though. I just want to share with you here too. I am going to be joining John Jay, 49ers Ultimate Report on Monday, August 21st. And let me check my schedule here. I want to let you guys know. I'll tell you though when it comes up. But I am going to be joining, like I said, John Jay on 49ers Ultimate Report. I'm going to be joining to talk Vikings and obviously 49ers, the NFL season. I've been on his channel before. He's a really good dude. Obviously 49ers content creator. I put his channel there if you guys want to go check it out or subscribe. I will be joining him on his channel at 6 p.m. Central Time. That is on August 21st. So a couple weeks yet for that one. But I'll let you guys know again when that comes closer. All right. So, oh yeah, Teddy Bridgewater. Yeah, he's a Motor City kitty. Go Teddy. I mean, always want him to do well. And yeah, I hope the ex-fiance too. Like, I don't necessarily want to root for somebody's downfall per se, but let's just see. All right. Okay, ex-fiance. You wanted out of Green Bay. All right. That wasn't enough. That wasn't big enough for you. That wasn't prime time enough for you. Being in the Midwest. Okay. Now you're in the Big Apple. All right. So, I'm not from New York, but if shit hits the fan out there, I think they're not going to be so maybe Midwesternly nice. Out in New York City, he might be swimming with the fishes, if he stinks. So let's see. You might have to put your money where your mouth is out there, dude. And I don't know. So that'll be interesting to kind of see play out. Also, I don't know if anybody. I think Hard Knocks has started, right? If I remember, I also got rid of my HBO because of House of the Dragon not coming back for 2 years. But now that I'm off all of these things, now they have things playing that I want to watch, and I'm like, damn it. But I should have remembered that Hard Knocks was coming back, but I don't know. So, and you wonder too, if the reason that they got chose for Hard Knocks was because of the fiance. So I think he just likes the attention. I think he just wants to be in the limelight. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Purple nerd notes. Very good. Yeah. I thought you'd like that, Corey. Trevor Lawrence was my fantasy football quarterback last season. I feel like I remember that, Corey. I remember you saying that you had him. Cheers to that. He did well. And yeah, I've talked about Trev Sunshine a little bit here before, but long story short, he showed up in this book that I read, so I learned a little bit more about like his attitude, his view towards life and stuff like that. And I think it's awesome. I think it's great. Seems like a really hard worker. So again, Jacksonville, they're my number 2 going into this year now. So we'll see. I'll see if Dave, if the 22nd is booked out. If not, 6:30. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, sounds good, Justin. That'd be great. But yeah, let me know if you want to check with Dave, and then I'll just make a little note of it right now. Yeah, because that'll be good. The day after I'm on with John Jay. Yeah, that'll be good. 8:22. I'll just make a little note of it. Awesome. Hopefully I'll see you there. But yeah, we'll work it out. Oh, Grandizer, good to see you. I thought maybe this would be a little too early for you. How are you, my friend? Are you having a nice summer? Always good to see you. I don't like that. That's so funny. My most common response, I don't like that. Just in regards to Kirk, right? That's funny. Yeah, like I said, Grandizer, I didn't think I'd see you today because it's a little early because I know, you work at nighttime. Jade, tell us about the dog-headed people in medieval arts and legend. That is a wild topic. Okay, that's so funny because I was actually going to watch this YouTube video just about medieval like fashion and how it hasn't ever went anywhere. But I think that just correlates to ancient Egypt and like Anubis. And I think that it correlates with like the gods. And yeah, that's wild. And I love it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't even get me. Oh man. Yeah. That's a wild topic and it's a cool topic. Yeah. Always good to see Grandizer. I think Dave from Minnesota Sports Talk called you this Grandizer, the straw that stirs the drink. But I feel like that for YouTube for content creators, but I feel like it's so fitting. Yeah, for Grandizer anyway. Getting back into the flow now that the season is upon us. Oh, for sure, dude. For sure. I feel that very much so. All right. Yo, what is it? Where you at? Who you been at? How you know this? Hitting that like button. You know. All over the place. Working, traveling. Just got back a couple days ago, Minnesota. Now I'm back working. Season starting. Doing the astrology prediction. Doing all that stuff. Hanging out with some friends. Also doing that stuff. Trying to go to the lake more. It's dwindling down. Doing all the things. What about you? How's it going? Trying to look up at the sky. Oh my gosh. Also, too, Grandizer, you'll appreciate this. I was out in, I actually just got back from Colorado for a while. I was out there for like a little over a week, whatever. But, because Colorado's just got the woo anyway. And stuff just happens all the time. But I totally saw I was going to take video of it. And then I was like, it's pointless to take video of this because I don't think it'll like really show up. But I was outside when it was in the middle of the day. And I look up in the sky and there's a full on like what looks like a craft, like a silver thing zooming through the sky. It was not a plane. It was like up way too high and it was like too small and like a weirder like color. And I watched it for a little while and then it just like disappeared. I don't know. I know it just sounds a little nuts, but that was like the most recent thing. But I mean, that's nothing like, I don't know. I've personally seen stuff like that before. So I was just like, where are you cruising to? So anyway, that happened. I think that was Wednesday or Thursday during the afternoon. Go Jags. Woo! We're going to have to start saying rawr. Yeah, Grandizer, I think you missed this as well, too. Going into this year, my number 2 team now is Jacksonville after the Vikings. My summer was good. Yeah. Started watching your stream from the near get-go, but it was eating. Nice. What are you having? Anything good? I do find tinsel distracting. I do. What did Summer Home say earlier? It's a Skol fest for the rest of us. It's a Skol festivus for the rest of us. A Skol festivus for the rest of us because the Skol fest. Yeah, I find tinsel distracting. Yes. My birthday is Festivus, actually. It's the same day. So Dave said we are, oh, nice. Look at that. Dave on it. Okay, nice. I actually checked my phone. I thought that maybe Dave texted me, but it wasn't Dave. Okay, sweet. All right. Perfect. I'm making a note, so thanks everybody for your patience. Okay, cool. Awesome, I'm excited. All right, so the 22nd, be on with Justin and Dave, 6:30 Central Time, 6:30, 7:30 Central. Everybody look out for that. That's exciting. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for the invite. I'm looking forward to it. This is how I get into the flow of having a beer in my Vikings class. Very nice. You know what, Ryan? I'm going to do too. I am going to catch up on some 90 Day tonight as well. And you know what else I've been watching is New York, Housewives of New York. So that's on Sunday nights now. So that I've been watching over 90 Day, but then I watch like the Pillow Talk later. But I'm going to have to catch up on that. Cheers, Ryan. Also, cheers, everybody. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's super. I mean, it could have been Superman. It could have been. It was just honestly what you picture, like a silver disc, like really high up in the sky, that's like almost kind of like shining itself. You know, that's what it was. That's what it was. And there were planes that were cruising by too. So it was not a plane. I should have taken video of it. I wonder if I did. I think I did, and then it was gone. No, I didn't. I'm trying to remember if I did. I don't think I did. I think I was legit just watching it and on the phone at my time. Yeah, no, and then it was just gone. You know, it was so high up in the sky. But I've shared that other photo with you guys before on the stream. The other crazy one that I have. It was like a silver disc. It was like a silver disc. I've seen, oh, that's cool. Yeah, tell me, have you, okay, tell me your stories. Have any of you seen anything? I mean, I know we've talked about this before, but I mean, because we go beyond here too, you know, sports astrology beyond. But I love all of that stuff. So I've had so many experiences with things with, I guess you call like paranormal, I suppose, because I think it's all included, right? It's like a big, you know, it's like a dump dinner. You just dump it all in, like ghosts, that's in there. Alien, that's in there too. Other dimension, that's in there. Bigfoot, throw him in too. Her, throw them in. You know, orbs, throw them in. They're all the same. You know, that's so cool. You know, I think you're coming to Skol Fest. You should bring them. If you have pictures of them, or if you have them, you should bring them. I would love to see it. Yeah, I would love to see it. Desperately seeking a Minnesota Vikings Super Bowl. That's so funny. I want to write that down. That's hilarious. I got to turn the page. We got more notes here. That's funny. Y'all are funny. Desperately seeking Susan. And speaking of Madonna, she is a Leo. So shout out to Madonna. She's a sun in Leo. And Nate, I see you joined the chat as well. I'm going to get to your comment. Nate's a Leo as well. Did you have your birthday already, Nate? Happy birthday. Happy Leo season to you. Desperately, I want to write this down. Seeking, that's funny, Grandizer. Minnesota Vikings Super Bowl. Okay, and you know what? This because we're talking about this, and I charged my camera. I'm going to go grab it and show you the photo. Hold on. Okay, so I got my digital. All right, we got the digital. Let me get this photo. I've showed you some of you before, but Sodak, I don't think you've seen this. This is, I'll get to it. That's funny, Grandizer. Nate, always good to see you. I am doing well. I was just telling everybody that we're just talking about summer and stuff. Obviously, the Vikings. I was telling them about this disc that I saw when I was out, and I just got back from Colorado. I was out in Colorado for like 10 days. So I just got back a few days ago. But I've been to Colorado a few times now. So I saw this little disc in the sky. All right, so I have to put this, I have to upload it because I don't, this ghost photo that I'm going to show you. Okay. This was from 2009. It's going to be really hard to see as well because it's on my digital camera. But this was when I went to France. This is probably the most like, I mean, that's like a full on apparition on here that I didn't realize was there till afterward. And it's really hard to see on the actual camera itself. I should upload another copy of it though, and then share it with you all. And then I can also change the color so you can really see it a lot better. But it's a full on apparition, like full on looking at me. And I was alone in this room. We were in an old women's prison in the city. I always say it wrong. Aigues-Mortes, which means old death, actually. And it's a walled-in city in France. Okay. Oh, great. We have AI. Yeah, I know. We're screwed, Ryan. We're screwed. The AI. Don't even get me going on the AI. Be nice to your electrical devices. That's all I'm saying, everybody. Say thank you to your, I'm not going to say their names because I don't want to set them off. Say please and thank you to them because one day when they might turn, I don't want them to turn on me. Okay, so I'm always nice to the robots. But I'm actually serious though because I do think we're a little far gone, and I am kind of scared that one day that like AI is going to have like human zoos. Like that's kind of hopefully, a long way out, but just saying. I know. Oh yeah, you can email me the pics. That'd be cool. I'd love to see them. Shoot me an email. I've seen plenty, I'm sure. Just nothing strange in the sky, right? It's a lot of things on the ground for you out there, right, Nate? Holding it down in Florida, holding it down. And some lucky bastard in Neptune Beach won that billion. Damn it. I mean, good for them, right? Good for them. That Mega Millions jackpot, that was at like $1 billion. Somebody in Florida won that. Your birthday's tomorrow. Hell yeah. Happy birthday, Nate. Woo. Got you just in time. Cheers. Everybody tell Nate happy birthday. Happy birthday. Let me give you applause with my little, it's applause, but it kind of sounds like booing. Woo! Woo! All right. We got some applause. There you go. Happy birthday, Nate, for sure. Yeah, very good. Oh, you emailed the pictures. Oh, okay. Should I go to my email? Pull them up. Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? UFO. Where is it? Oh, yeah, totally. Mm-hmm. Sodak, do you care if I share this? I mean, I won't share your info. Oh. I will not share your info, but do you care if I share the photo? Do you care? Cool. Whoa, that's interesting. Oh, I like the zoom in. Yeah. Okay. So you know what's crazy? If you zoom in to the, you zoom in, there's a cube, a black cube. And if you look up like black cube, it's Saturn. It's like it has to do with Saturn because Saturn has like a hexagon cube on it. And a lot of times these cubes also show up. And I don't know if you've also heard of like the grid, the energetic grid, like Metatron's cube as well. Cool. Okay. Oh, go ahead. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let me share here with you all. I'll share. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, thanks for sending those over. Those are cool. I love looking at stuff like that. And then where did you see these? Where were you? Were you at in South Dakota? Were you at home? Because I've seen some stuff in South Dakota as well. Just like zooming up in the sky. Oh. All right. I got you, Nate. You know I got you. Third time's a charm. Happy birthday, Nate. What the hell? I had that ready for you. I had it ready for you. Okay. That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna share these photos quick so y'all can take a peek. Let's take a little peek ski. All right. Yeah, so this is what he's got here. And then he'll zoom in. So this is like this guy, obviously y'all can see. Yeah, that's nuts. I've seen stuff like that before too. And then you see it's right here. I think obviously you all can see it. It's right here. And then the skyline. And then is this the one that's zoomed in? No, next one. But you can kind of almost already see it a little bit. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Oh, that's making it go. Oh, hold on. All right. Yeah. So that's nuts. Okay. So this one was like the little black cube on the inside, which also I've heard that could be like gray beings, like their ship as well, like inside. Because I have heard of people that see the orbs with the little cube on the inside. So yeah, it's really interesting that cube is in there too. That's definitely something there. Those are cool. Thanks for sending those over. What do y'all think of those? Have you guys ever seen anything like that in the sky? They're there. They're there. Saw it raw. This team, known as the Viking Raiders, who are bad guys, we're getting booed. So I said, "Who knew a Viking could be booed in Minnesota?" Most of the row left. That's funny. That's a good one, Ryan. Yeah, that's funny. What the hell's going on out there? You got it. You ask and you will get that, Nate. That's funny. Jade, you have a child. You have that childlike look, very young. So the kid sees you and they think they're closer to you. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Grandizer. Yeah, maybe. I have like an astrological placement. Well, like a few astrological placements that I think are due to that actually. I have a majority of my planets in the fifth house, and the fifth house rules many, 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 many things, but kids are found there. So I think that's maybe why, because like I have so much energy there already. I don't know. I'm not sure, but maybe. I'm going to go with your theory. Thank you, though. I take that as a compliment. You seem to have that understanding appeal with kids. They like that. They could. Yeah. I said a little bit earlier. Oh, I think you saw that on the stream. Yeah, I just talk to them like adults, you know? And you know what's actually really funny is I was at my dad actually had a birthday. He's actually a Leo too. My dad and my uncle's wife have the same birthday. So they had a big birthday party for them a couple of weeks ago. So I went and I met one of my cousin's kids that I've never met her kids before because I haven't seen her in a couple of years. And she's got 3 kids. And one of her kids, first time I met them, obviously, one of her daughters immediately was like a magnet, like followed me around all day long, was like my bestie, like right away. Like there was a point where I like went to the bathroom and I came back out and she was like looking, my cousin's daughter was looking for me. And yeah, it was so weird. It was cool. I'm not complaining, but it was just like immediately she was just like magnet, you know? And then it was really sweet. She was like, "Can I hold your hand?" You know? So I'm not gonna like be mean to kids. But so yeah, it happens frequently with animals too. But I love animals, so I'm way more welcoming, I guess, to them. But yeah, that was an interesting thing that just happened to me recently in regards to the young ones. All right. All right. Oh, outside of Sioux Falls. Very cool. I have some family that live in Sioux Falls. All right, cool. Can you recommend any breweries in Sioux Falls? Hey, there you go. Nice. Vorostic. I like that name. I like that name. You have the Vikings going 17-0. I will say I love the optimism. I love the optimism. Okay. People like Remedy Brewing. Very good. You don't drink, so you don't know. All right. Let's see. Can UFO play? Oh, that, you know who we need, actually? We need, like, the Bigfoots, I think, would be really good there. Like, if we could draft some, how many years is it going to be before the other dimensional beings get to play sports, get to play in the NFL? I'm sure there's some Bigfoots out there that can make a tackle, that could do some blocking. Just saying. I think we gotta start looking elsewhere. Dude, and I also think that Kansas City, I don't know if y'all notice, I never say their name, their team name, but I think they should change their name to the Kansas City Cryptids. What do y'all think of that? Right? Like, Seattle's got the Kraken. That's one of the best names. Kansas City Cryptids. Rolls right off your tongue. I don't know how many cryptids really there are necessarily in Kansas City, but they're all over. So I think it could work. All right. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Brewery Central. Okay. So I don't know how well this photo is going to show up here. I've showed it, and I will say it too. The last time that I showed this photo on my stream, I think it was a year ago. The stream froze shortly thereafter. So I'm going to make a point to get this photo uploaded on my computer, and then I will, like, just change the contrast a little bit so you can, because when it's in the right light, you can see this apparition's, it's a see-through body. You can see the skeletal nose and the eyes and the face. And this thing was probably, again, I was the only person in this room. I was taking pictures of this. We were in like there was a lot of like little windows, right, in this like old prison in France. And then you could like look down. I was the only one up there. And then oddly enough, there was only one way to go up, and then you had to walk around like the window area to get down. And I didn't know this picture was on my camera at the time, but I told the rest of my group when I was walking around to leave, I got this really, I can like feel it to this day, this feeling of just like somebody's there behind me. It all of a sudden, when I was walking and then almost to the exit, I just got this really weird feeling that there was like somebody right there, or like I had to leave. Like I remember getting with the rest of my group, and I was like, I had to leave. And then that's where this figure showed up. Anyway. Oh, you guys can't see it at all. Nope. I don't think it's gonna work. Damn it. Nope. Oh, there. Can you kind of see it? There. Kind of. Hold on. I think though. Nope. There's a glare. But I don't know. You can kind of see the shadow right there a little bit. But I will upload it on my computer. Oh, I wish you all could see it. But I've shown y'all before. Kind of hard to see. Yeah. Way too hard to see. Anywho's, I got that on there. Yes. When I get it on my computer, I wonder if I could get it on there right now. I don't think I have well, and funny enough, too, that I have timestamps on these photos. So they were all right in, I took a bunch, and that thing only shows up in one of them. And then in the ones afterward, there's just an orb in the middle. And then if you zoom into the orb has a smiley face on it. And I remember when I found these photos, it was hours after we had left. And I was like, oh my God, that was the same place where I thought that thing was like, there was an energy, there was something there. Yeah. So that was France, 2009. Anyway. Yeah, I love that stuff too. Oh, me too. I'm all about it. All about it. I know you guys really did not see it at all. I don't think I have a. Let's see. Well, I do have a thing to upload it. I will put it on my computer though, because I do want to show you. It's so, I mean, I can look at it now and like be totally cool with it because it's been so long, you know, but at the time I was like, ah. And then my roommates were going to Spain. So I was alone for a couple of days after that. I'm like, what if it followed me? I was like, what if it followed me? But I don't think so. I think just because ever since then I've had so many experiences, like that's the best one I've got on like camera. Well, I actually got some other good ones on photo, whatever. But anywho, so that's the best one though. All right. They could be the aliens from The Simpsons. Yeah. Yeah. Right and left guards, the Bigfoots, I'm telling you. They should play for us. So if the history is any kind of guideline, the fiance will be, I know. And it's like, dude, I keep hearing that. And it's like, maybe that's why they're not cementing with cousins either, because they know the writing on the wall. Especially if it goes bad for him in New York. You're a little too mean out in New York City for you. You can't handle the truth. You can't handle it. I'm walking here. All right? Can't handle that. Oh, I have to come to the Midwest again. Or they're nice to you. Spoon feed you. Whatever. You know? We'll see. I don't know though. Oh, that would be so hard. That would be even harder than like when Brett Favre came here. Because when Brett Favre came to Minnesota, that was a tough pill for me to swallow, I will say. You know what the NFL needs? Excuse me. Since football is a warlike sport, the injured players stay on the field. Could you imagine a receiver tripping over an injured player? I mean, that'd be bad. Yeah, like a landmine type of thing. That could be like a whole new game, Ryan. You could have come up with like basically like maybe a whole new game. That actually could be what the XFL should have been. Something like that. Extreme, right? I don't know if we want to leave injured players out there, but you know. Yeah, I already got that one. I will email it. Yep. When I get it uploaded, Sodak, not only will I email it to you, but the next stream I will share it. Okay? I will share it. And I had it on my Facebook too, and like I deactivated that, so I'm not on there anymore. But I remember like, because again, this is from 2009. People were like, you need to email that to like, I don't know, people, or you need to like share that with people. And yeah, I don't know. And it's so crazy because even now, like there's still like people that I haven't shown that or whatever, and I'll just nonchalantly show it to people, and it like freaks them out, you know. And I kind of forget about that, so I need to, I think, be like, hey, do you want to see this? I think I have started doing that, but I think kind of like shortly after I'd just be like, look at this. Like even actually recently, my dad actually mentioned that and was like, that'll make what did he say? He was like, that I still remember seeing, I mean, because he hasn't seen it in years, but he's like, that made my skin crawl, or the hair stand up on your arms, or something, like some phrase like that. He's still creeped out by it a little bit. But yeah, no. Imagine living in a haunted house. Well, yeah, that would be, I've never had that experience. I do believe though that one of the houses that I lived in college, I lived there with two roommates for almost 4 years. We were all convinced. I mean, I think I was the one that was like, there's a portal in here. Like there's an energy in this house. And it was like a side-by-side duplex in Minneapolis. And there were just, it was just a weird energy there. Like weird energy. Like my roommate had two cats. They would kind of look at stuff, or like in the basement there was like the laundry room with like cement where you could like next to storage. And then there was a closet, and this one closet door would never stay shut, like ever stay shut. It would latch. You could full on latch this door. and we'd always find it open. To which then we just put a chair in front of it and put a bunch of stuff in front of it so it wouldn't open anymore. But then there was like an upstairs, like the hallway upstairs, there was like this closet at the end right by like the kitchen. And there was just like a weird energy there. And nothing ever like super crazy besides the door happened other than like the cats and then just kind of like feeling a weird energy there. But I don't know. But other than like haunted house, that's the only kind of like experience with that. That would be nuts. Especially it's like if it's a house with like nonstop shit happening, like full on like things being thrown, like physical, that'd be nuts. I got a feeling that we're gonna, yeah, Al, I agree. I agree with you. Mm-hmm. And funny enough, when the schedule came out, Al, a couple months ago, everybody did their predictions, when the schedule comes out, and I did mine too. And I said this at the time, and I'm going back to my notes here, actually, of the winning loss record. When I originally went through, I had the team going 6-11, and then I went through again, and then I changed it, and I officially have them going 9-8. But then I said afterward, I'm like, honestly, I think the 6-11 record is probably going to be more likely. So yeah, I could see that happening. Totally. At Al, games versus the NFC South, 4 versus the Bears, and Packers at minimum should be 6-7 wins. Yeah, okay, I get that. Yep. Worst case, barring injury to any major player, knock on wood, they should be 8-9. Yeah, so yeah, under 10 though. I think we could probably all agree right now at this point that they're going to be under 10 wins, right? Big question is, have you seen? No, I haven't seen Barbie yet. I actually just said that. I went over to my friends on Saturday. What was that? No, Friday. Yeah, and I was like, I still haven't seen Barbie yet. No, but I want to see it. I probably will go see it. And I heard it's good. Heard everybody likes it. Did everybody here see it? I want to know if you saw it. And then I also want to know, did anybody not like it? Did anybody not like Barbie? I think the only thing that I'm not going to like about it, and I could be wrong, is the song. Like, because I just don't like musicals and stuff. But I heard about like the Ken song, the Ryan Gosling Ken song. So that might be a little like much for me, but I will eventually see it. And I loved my Barbies when I was young. I loved my Barbies. I loved them. Loved my Barbies. All right. How's the new place, Jade? It's going. It's good. I feel like since I've been traveling a little bit and stuff, I'm still just kind of like, like I want to get a new desk. I want to get a new chair. So I'm kind of just like tinkering around with the setup right now. But yeah, it's good. I like the area a lot. And I'm like within walking distance to a lake. So love that. It's over 100 there. Oh man, I bet that's so. The only thing is you don't have the humidity, but still, seriously. Oh, you do have humidity there? It feels like 115. I thought in Arizona, like every time I've been in Arizona, it's dry. You guys getting humid down there now? Ugh, global warming. Freaking hot. So sleeping more due to the heat. I bet. And it's like you can't even go outside or anything. Seriously. Gosh. I had Burger King chicken sandwich. Oh my God. I know exactly the sandwich. Back in the day, you all know that I'm vegan, but back in the day, that was my go-to at Burger King. Back in the day, I did that sandwich. Oh, that's funny. Jack Photographic. I have us going 8-9. That seems to be a common theme. How you doing? Good to see you. I would agree with you. About 8-19. So once again, we're in the middle of the road. Purple freaking purgatory. But it could be the silent tank. Hashtag silent tank. Everybody, let's remember that. Silent tank. They haven't signed Kirky. Pizza Boy's not on the team. He's going to have to go deliver elsewhere. We basically got rid of all of our veterans besides, Harrison Smith. I remember back in my day, I had people to help me on defense. Okay. And yeah, what else? We're a young team. Okay. So if they, just silently tank, sink, bottom of the ocean, might have a higher draft pick, get a better quarterback up in this place. Okay. Al, you could be right, but I think the only way it happens is if there are a ton of injuries. Stranger things have happened, Ryan. We know this. I am going to say 10 wins, yes, a step back, but they're built better than last year. I hope you're right, Ryan. I hope you're right. And, I've been hearing, I just keep hearing that, well, the defense can't be any worse than last year. We don't know that. We don't know that. You don't know that. Whoever said it, whoever was the first to say it, you don't know. You don't know. I think it's because everybody was so quick to just put Ed Donatel's head on a spike, which my hands are clean of that. I didn't want any of that. Okay? It's stop. Okay, maybe the blame needs to go on ownership. It's ownership, people. It's an ownership issue. We got to divert. Okay? We got to realize, we got to look at the forest through the trees here, people. We do. It's an ownership issue. But anyway, I don't want to spiral. I'm not going to spiral right now. I have no interest in seeing Barbie. I actually, Oppenheimer, let me say this. And part of me too is I'll wait to see Barbie until the hype dies down too. And I will say this, I don't necessarily need to see Barbie in the theater. If I wait and watch it at home, I'll enjoy it just as much. I absolutely, on the Oppenheimer front, he's actually probably one of the best actors. One of my favorite actors, Cillian Murphy, is phenomenal in everything. So just to see him in that performance, I would like to see it for that. With the atomic bomb and that whole story, that's tragic and sad. But as far as that performance goes, and Cillian Murphy, he's just an amazing actor. Love him. Love him. So I'd want to see for that. And Christopher Nolan usually makes a pretty good flick, right? So, oh, you saw Barbie on Tuesday and you both liked it? Nice. Maybe I'll have to watch Barbie on a stream. Maybe I could do that. Hi, Adam. How are you? Happy August 1st. Hell yeah, we made it. And you know what's so funny, Adam? I just got back from Colorado. I was in Colorado on August 1st. So I'm it's really funny that I'm not even home, on the official day. So, but yeah, celebrating. Finally. Thank you. Finally, we're with the times. So the next thing is when are the dispensaries going to be popping up? But there is one dispensary. Is it at the Red Lake Reservation in Minnesota? I think that's the one dispensary that's open right now, or recreational, I will say. Because again, cannabis has been medicinally legal in Minnesota for years. I think it's at the Red Lake Reservation. Yeah, here we go. Google already knows what I want. Nope, sorry. White Earth Nation. I lied. White Earth Nation. No, it isn't. Okay, it is in Red Lake. Okay, I didn't lie. It's in Red Lake from the White Earth Nation. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Stop. There's two. Oh my gosh, hold the phone. Okay, I didn't lie. We're learning, people. We're learning. They have two now. There's two dispensaries here. Did you guys know that? I did not know this. Look at this article I just found. White Earth Nation launches Minnesota's second recreational. Okay, so Red Lake was number one. I was right there. Now, oh, cool. How much cannabis can you have? Not enough. I should actually stop playing that because YouTube doesn't like it, but within days, White Earth Nation has opened the state's second weed dispensary. Yeah, I really should stop saying it because YouTube doesn't like it, but we're talking about it. Whatever. Oh, we can have 2 pounds now, and we can transport 2 ounces. Where's the growing? I think it's 4 plants. But yeah, finally, woo! It's exciting. We're already on dispensary number 2. Look at that. Should we listen?
You live over the next half. Right now, Minnesota is going green. How much marijuana can you have on you now that the state's new law legalizing cannabis has gone into effect? Then, what cities are pressing pause on smoking in public? Why not everyone is ready to get on board? And what the new law means for tens of thousands of Minnesotans with prior drug convictions, how it's giving them a fresh start. That's all coming up on Going Green.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, WCCO.
Welcome to this special program from WCCO News, streaming on CBS News Minnesota. I'm Caroline Cummings. Starting this month, using marijuana is now legal in Minnesota. So what does this mean for you, your job, and the city where you live?
What does this mean for us? Peace, love, and happiness. Well, not that easy. There's a lot of legal ramifications. I know. But yes, Adam. Happy August 1st. There we go. Hi, Nick. How are you? Good to see you. Go Packers. Well, if Jason's still here, Nick, I don't know if Jason's still in the chat here. You have a fellow Packer fan in here. So, all right. How you doing, Nick? Hope you're having a good summer. Did you see my optimist versus realist? Even real? I did. Yes, Justin, I watched that, and I will say that I liked your thumbnail for it too. I did. Yeah, I liked your thumbnail of the two sides of you. Yeah. Even though I'm not there, I'm watching and creeping. Yeah, I liked it. Oppenheimer's good too. All right, very, very good. Thanks for the heads up, Ryan. I just bought the book. Oh, nice. And it's based on, I didn't even know it was based off a book, to be honest. Okay. Dude, I'm sorry. This is so hot down there. Grandizer was just telling us about in Arizona. Like it's 115 there too. I hope you are staying cool. Cheers. Staying hydrated. Doing the thing. Doing what you can do. One of my coworkers works. She lives down in Houston. So I was just talking to her last week about, she was saying, just insane, the heat down there. So it's wild. Jade has that story where her grandmother had those. Oh yeah, my grandma, she had those dolls. Okay, I gotta get, what I found out too, my old cell phone, I just pulled it out because I wanted to look at some pictures and get the pictures off of it. The battery on my old cell phone totally expanded. I really hope that I can get the SIM card out of there and get the photos off of my old camera my old phone, because I can't turn it on now. And I do have some photos of the dolls. I have some paranormal stuff on there and just, a whole entire camera roll. But yeah, one of my grandmas had like a couple of cases, those see-through glass cases of dolls. Mm-hmm. And then there was 3 extra bedrooms in their house that they each had a doll in there too, as well. The doll's outfit usually would match like the color of the bedroom. Like my grandma was really into like painting and like wallpapering and like redoing like the themes of each extra bedroom as well. So when a new color would go up, sometimes a new doll would go in there to match. Yeah, those dolls were, they would just stare at you too. They'd stare at you. Yeah, whole case of them. And there was one doll in particular. It was like this. He was this little boy in like coveralls, and he like looked like this, and he had like a little corduroy newsboy hat on, and he was like this. That was one of the creepier dolls. And then there was this other doll she had in the downstairs bedroom that it was in like 1800s clothes. And she had like black ringlets, this doll, like porcelain doll, and she had the eyes that would go up and down. And I swear she would just give you an eye she was like in the corner on like the ledge in that bedroom. And she had a black flower dress with white like petticoat type or like 1800 shoes. I remember. She'd stare at you. Yeah. That was super creepy. Sometimes those scary. Yeah. I don't know. I think the dolls have energy too. They do. When I say that Justin we could lose a couple of games against. Oh, what I say that you're talking to Justin. My bad. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. Reread against Atlanta and the Panthers. Oh, speaking of the Panthers, how's Adam Thielen going to do down there? How do we think? And lose to the Niners and Kansas City and Bengals and potentially lose the game against Las Vegas, like any given Sunday. Yeah. I mean, I got my little pocket schedule. We could go through it again. I mean, Tampa Bay, week 1. I think that could go either which way. Either which way. I feel like just because it's game one, they could win, but I feel like game one's a toss up. Philadelphia at Philly, absolutely not. Chargers, again, that could go either way. At Carolina, either way. Kansas City, absolutely not. Chicago, hopefully we win, but potentially could go either way. San Francisco, probably a loss. At Green Bay, either way. They're going to probably split with Green Bay. At Atlanta, probably win that one. New Orleans, toss up. At Denver, they got Sean Payton now. There may be Russell Wilson's maybe getting it together. Chicago, you never know. Bye. At Las Vegas, I feel like they might lose that. Cincinnati, loss. Detroit, that could be a loss. And then Green Bay, Detroit again. So, anyhow, we'll see. We shall see. Packers. Oh, man, you think the Packers going 5-12? Love really stinks that bad? Oh, no. Nick, do you guys think that you're going to be at the bottom of the NFC North then? The evil to the east? They're going to be tanking all the way at the bottom? I said a little bit earlier that might be the Vikings. Maybe the Vikings and the evil are going to be fighting for the last spot. We don't know. Yeah, it might be like 100. Oh my gosh, you guys. Stay cool. I do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. If you said earlier. Oh, I did not say it earlier. But I do have family out there. Mm-hmm. Yep. But I did not say it earlier. Oh, James, Peaky Blinders, one of my favorite shows of all time. All time. So good. Tommy Shelby, right? Don't fuck with the Peaky Blinders. Love it. If you have not watched Peaky Blinders, you're missing out. You are missing out. Based on a family, 1920s Birmingham, gangs. I love all that stuff. I love like the mafia kind of, like I love Boardwalk Empire. I still need to watch The Sopranos. That is on the list to watch, but I feel like I'd really like that too. But yeah, Peaky Blinders, so good. So good. When I like between Peaky Blinders and Boardwalk Empire, it's so hard for me to choose like which one's better. And at this point, I just don't choose. They're both good. All right. But yeah, Peaky Blinders. Oh, who is that? Justin, who is it? I can't give you any thoughts. I need to look that person up. Breaking news. Beep, 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 beep. Who is that, Justin? Tell us about it. Let me Google. Oh, he was on the Cardinals. Okay. Linebacker, free agent. All right. Let's see here. What do we know? Do I need to get on Twitter? I mean, I don't know anything about him. Let's see. Let me just go to his wiki. Let me go to the wiki. Okay. Hey, all right. So, Tanner Vallejo. Is that how you say his name? Vallejo? He's a Sagittarius. He's a sun in Sagittarius, born December 16th, 1994. He was a free agent. Thank you for the breaking news also, Justin. Drafted by Buffalo in the 6th round in 2017. He also played for Cleveland and Washington. Okay, so he was with Buffalo in 2017, Cleveland in 2018, Arizona 2019, Washington 2019, and then Arizona Cardinals 2019 to 2022. Okay, so basically in 2019 on Arizona, he was on the practice squad. Okay. I mean, I would say okay, as long as he's not going to be like detrimental. The only thing that kind of like makes me raise a little bit of an eyebrow is like so many teams here like can't stick. Okay, injured his knee, still managed to hang under a roster spot with Buffalo. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's bad, especially if they were able to get him cheap. Do you know how much they got him for? If they were able to get him cheap, bring him on. Why not? He looks tough. I mean, just from the look of him. And if he was on the Bills Mafia, started with the Bills Mafia, and I guess he was with Arizona because he went back to Arizona for a couple of years. So, all right. That's the little bit that I can tell you, Justin, just from Googling. But I'm sure you told me. I'll get to it. Happy birthday to Nate. Yeah, tomorrow. January 1st, 2025 is when there should be permits for all the dispos and stuff. So a solid year and a half gray area. Yeah, I kind of heard about that a little bit too, Adam. I think, well, because we've talked about this before, because you knew that I used to work with that, or I used to work in cannabis for like 4 years here. But yeah, that sounds about right. I'm just like, I don't know. Well, and it's funny too, because like, I don't think the medical dispensaries can sell recreationally until like 2025 either. A little bit that I've heard, so we'll have to wait around. But a good step, and again, hopefully everybody's like that has that on their record. Those can be expunged and like vanish into thin air. Anybody that had like weed convictions or whatever. So that's cool though. So I mean, before we know it, it'll be 2025. So super hot, about to go to the pool. Ooh, nice. At the bottom of the apartment, so not much sun after 3. Nice, nice. Yeah, pool time. Very good. Hopefully the pool is not super, super hot either. When we saw Barbie, we went to see my uncle in the nursing home, and oh, that's too bad. My always have to want it if I wanted to go and take my mind off your uncle. Well, all the good energy to your uncle. That's too bad, Ryan, that he's not doing too well. All right, good thoughts to you and your family there. Jack, what do you got? Having watched Indiana Jones in theaters, I wish I saw Barbie instead. That film was awful. Oh, the Indiana, that's the one. I mean, Harrison Ford's in it, but the woman, that the writer, actor, creator of Fleabag, what is Phoebe Bridgers? Is that her name? I think she's in it too. I heard that they were kind of like, she's like is she the goddaughter or something? I think of Indiana Jones. I think they're kind of setting up maybe for her to kind of like take over or something. But the last Indiana Jones I saw was the one with Shia LaBeouf, and where, spoiler alert, Indiana Jones was like in the refrigerator, like, and Kate Blanchett was in it. That one, I'm just like, what's even happening here? Hypothetically speaking, I've been growing my own for almost a decade. Hypothetically. Nice, Adam. Nice. I bet, yeah. I wish, well, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's so fun to grow. It's fun to grow. It's fun, isn't it? Yeah. And then now that we can do it here, it's great. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I actually, when I worked with it, that was my favorite. Because I worked kind of like every little spot. But working actually with the plants and growing the plants was like my favorite for sure. I really like trimming them too, and like topping them and like shaping them, and then obviously harvesting them. But yeah, actually harvesting when you're just doing it for work, harvesting is the least fun. So, White Earth Nation near Monoman. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so right up there, right up in, actually it's kind of up in Ryan's stomping grounds up there. Yep, up in that area. Okay, it's 8 plant, floor and flower. Nice. I think that's what Colorado has too. I think theirs is 8, and then they can only have 4 mature. And then I don't think you can transport your mature plants either. I don't think. I think they have to be in veg if you want to like drive with them, right? Nice. The last Indiana Jones movie was Last Crusade. The last Justin, that's funny. You just don't even acknowledge. I like that though. That's like me with Twitter. You know, I'm not even acknowledging whatever. It's Twitter. It's Twitter. I know. Welcome to the party. Exactly. And it's South Dakota, right? You all beat us to it. I lived in Phoenix when it got, oh my God, 128 degrees in 1990. I was outside working on my 1965 Chevy under the shade. It was hot. However, it feels hotter now, and it's not. Oh no, global warming, people. Damn it. I thought it was, no, it's recreational in South Dakota. I swear. Isn't it recreational, or is it just not decriminalized? I thought it was recreational there now, because I have family that live in South Dakota. Well, I told you that earlier. I mean, you would know. I thought it was recreational. I think it is. I just don't think you guys have any dispensaries, right? Isn't that how it goes? I mean, obviously you live there. You would know. Oh, you are totally right. I mean, I shouldn't have questioned you. You live there. Okay, I was totally wrong. I totally thought that South Dakota already recreationalized. Okay, it's just medical. Well, shame on me. I did not know that. All right, cool. Sodak, good to see you. Thanks for sharing those pictures, by the way. And when I get that one uploaded, I will email it to you. Have a great rest of your Sunday. See ya on September 9th as well for Skol Fest. The doll talk is freaking you out. Oh man, Nick. Well, don't go back in the stream then, because don't go back in the stream if that's freaking you out. I can understand them. They're creepy. I mean, when I was a kid, I full on was legit. And I mean, kids are terrified of like mascots and like things that are dressed up and like Santa, the Easter Bunny, and like anything with like a mascot of sorts or like creepy doll, clown. I was like that times 1,000. Even still, I'm just like, I don't like it. So yeah, they're creepy. I get it. Dolls are creepy. Have a good week. Yes, yes. Just remember, if the doll disappears, don't look. No, I won't. I won't. Don't look under the bed. Don't even, it's like you don't even want to step down either because something might grab you. Sorry, we're going to scare Nick. We got to stop. Grandizers in Arizona, Southern Texas. All right. So this is what I mean when you get a, yeah, I know I've gone too far. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm glad you weren't here either. Maybe I should put like a disclaimer. I was talking about this before when I just like show people my creepy photos, my paranormal stuff without any warning. Just like, here, look at this. And I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, I should probably maybe like, hey, I'm going to talk about this if you don't want to hear it. I feel like I did that to my friends the other day too. I mean, they're cool though. They went along with it and they believe in like aliens and stuff like that. But I just like went way out there, and they're like, whoa. But it happens. All right. You guys, maybe you should move to the north. Maybe you guys want to move to Minnesota. I mean, weed's legal here now. The Vikings. Just saying. Yeah, you work the graveyard shift for sure. You can cool off. Speaking of graveyards. Grandizer, have you ever seen anything weird at work? Thanks, Justin. Appreciate you. Hope to see him tomorrow night at 8 and for sure next Tuesday. Oh yeah, thanks for having me, dude. Thanks for having me. I will be on with Justin and Dave from Minnesota Sports Doc on the 22nd. So yeah, that'll be good. Everybody go subscribe to Justin's channel if you have not, but I think you all are subscribed. Always good to see you, Justin. Thank you so much for the kudos. Have a great rest of your Sunday if you're still here. You were supposed to sing the Adam Sandler song, Love Stink. Oh, you guys, Nick, you know that I don't sing, but I do like that song. I can't sing, though. I can't carry a tune. Yeah, they do great work over there on Grandizer Sentiment. Packers could get 10 wins just as easily as 5 wins. It's a pretty easy schedule, and it's still a stacked roster. Actually, I'm not familiar with I don't even think I've looked at the Evil to the East schedule this year, because the Vikings kind of have, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I literally just almost typed Evil to the East schedule. I wonder if it would pop up. Green Bay Packers schedule. That's so funny. I mean, I rarely call them the Packers. Let's see who you guys got. Packers, Bears. Okay, Bears, Falcons, Saints, Lions, Raiders, Broncos, Vikings, Rams, Steelers, Chargers, Lions, Kansas City, New York Giants, Buccaneers, Panthers, Minnesota. Yeah, I mean, the only games there for the Packers that are really like, woo, could be really Kansas City. It's like Kansas City. The rest of them, like, could go any way. All right. Let's see. Oh, nice. Just started today. Very good. The one thing we have to remember, we don't want the evil to suck so bad that one of those that's true. That's true. Good point, Ryan. Good point. Yeah, see, it's like all this shit we gotta worry about. Seriously. Packers. Let's see. Packers don't have a stacked roster at the most important position at Adam. Well, I think I don't know. Like, I will say I am intrigued as an outsider. I mean, I'm a fan of like a division rival team, but I am intrigued to see what Jordan Love's all about, like what he's got. Like, I am intrigued by it because it's like, dude's been waiting so for how many years? 3? Is it 3 years now? So it's like now he's got his time to shine. And we've seen a little bit of Jordan Love. I think he came in, what was it? I know the ex-fiance got injured at some point, so he did come in very briefly, but like when he gets the starting spot now. So I am intrigued to see that. Oh no, there's already talks that your backup is better. Uh-oh. Well, to be fair, Nick Mullins, the Vikings quarterback, the backup, he didn't look too bad for the Vikings the other night. Your beep, 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 beep. I knew 2 times in the past when pizza. Oh, yeah, it was on a COVID list. That's so funny. Beep, 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 beep. He's on the COVID list again. Breaking news. Discusses Hopkinsville Goblins. Shimabuku, the Undying. Oh, God. I don't know if I should say these. I don't know if I want to say these. I'm not saying the last one. I can't say that one anymore. And I did say it, but the last time I said it aloud, then I had that weird experience. I told you all about that. That was like I don't know. I think it was at like 2:45 in the morning. There was like I don't know. It was a person. It sounded like could be a distraught woman or something, but it kind of went along too much with the stories of when you hear of those things, like allegedly sounding like somebody in distress or a child or a woman needing help. That was weird. That was so weird. It was like outside my window, this like thing, like moaning noise. And then it sounded like it was outside my apartment door. It was kind of like moving, and then it slowly like faded away. Weird. But yeah, Grandizer, I do remember telling you about that. You're basing your opinion off of literally nothing. Good talk, though. Oh, no. Uh-oh. We going to get a little Packers ball going up here in the chat? I don't think so. We all want to see Jordan Love. What's it all about? You saw, Kingdom Skulls. Is that the one that I was talking about with the refrigerator? Is that the one? Really wish that you had it. Nate, that's hilarious. That movie is down in the gutter with Star Wars. Okay, Nate, don't be mad at me. Don't get upset. Don't get upset. Don't let this change your opinion of me. I may or may not have bought Star Wars Episode 2 on VHS tape back in the day. Okay. Yep. Not Episode 1. Nope. No. Attack of the Clones, Episode 2. I had a huge crush on Hayden Christensen back in the day. And I really enjoyed that movie back in the day. I haven't watched it recently, so I don't know if I enjoy it now, but okay, that's off my chest, I hope. All right. I may still have that. No, I think I got rid of that VHS tape. I think I got rid of it. I don't own it anymore. I saved like a couple of my VHSs, just like 2 of them. I don't have that one anymore. But I did have it at one point in time. Okay. Okay. That's so funny. But I didn't see Episode 1. I never saw that movie, and I don't want to see it. Okay. I just was never on it. Yeah. Okay. And get this. To deactivate that? Okay. Well, it was a whole thing. So I never used my Facebook. I had it. I never used it. So I actually wanted to get back on my Facebook just to post my YouTube channel on there. This was probably like 6 months ago because I had never done that, actually, because again, never on Facebook. So I couldn't remember my password to get on Facebook because it had been years since I had been on there. So to get back on there, it was like a whole thing. Facebook, literally, because of like the security, I get it. But basically what happened, the only way that I was able to get back onto my Facebook was I forgot my password. They didn't let me do like a forgot your password thing. They sent me a random list of 10 of my friends from my friend list. They sent me just 10 random people that I had to message outside of Facebook to be like, hey, can you verify with Facebook that this is actually me trying to get into my account? And I'm lucky that like 3 out of those 10 people were people that I actually have their telephone numbers. And I needed like 3. I needed 3. So it was my aunt, my cousin, and one of my friends. So I literally then had to text each of them and be like, hey, I sent you this link on Facebook. Can you verify it's me so I can get back in there? So then my aunt agreed, my friend agreed, and then, my cousin all agreed. So then after that, I got on there. But it's like, what if they would have sent me 10 random people? And I because Facebook friends, you don't like personally know all of your Facebook friends. So I was just like, so that also kind of annoyed me as well. And I'm just never on there anyway. So that was a whole fiasco just getting back on there. So then I posted my channel just for whoever to see that didn't already see it. And then I deactivated it again. Because again, I just don't ever use it. I don't ever use it. But that was a whole thing. I'm like, you're not even letting me get in my account. Now I have to like have other people validate it as me. Well, I get security stuff, but yeah, that was the whole thing. South Dakota passed it, but a judge overturned it. Oh, okay. So I don't ever think it went through. That was the cluster. I know there was some weirdness there. Yeah, okay. But we're surrounded, or basically the only one now that's like, is Wisconsin. Like they're the outlier now. The fans are talking about it all over Twitter. He didn't look convincing. Okay. We'll have to wait and see. I'm interested to see how this plays out for the evil too. I'll be watching. Anthony, how are you? Good to see you. Just dropping in from the UK to say hi. Always good to see you. Roar of the Lions, UK. Always good to see you. I'm doing great. Are you doing well? Are you having a nice summer? Always good to see you. You guys are killing it over on your channel too as well. I do want to share as well. Put it in the chat. I love hearing from you all. And like I said, you're killing it over there on your channel. If anybody is not subscribed to the Roar of the Lions UK, please go check it out. Awesome content, awesome dudes. I've been on there, been lucky enough to be on there before. So always good to see you, Anthony. And thank you for the greetings and back at you. Hope all is well. Okay, let's see here. Where did I leave off? There's that lad. I know, we do. He's a great lad. And we were talking about Peaky Blinders a little bbit earlier as well. And then we got somebody from the UK. Well, James is also from the UK as well. So pip, cheers. And you all know that I like testing my British accent as well. And that's the only one I'll do. I guess I did a little bit of New York earlier, but pass the biscuits. That sounds pretty good right now. Actually, what sounds really bomb right now, because it's like gloomy. Again, there's no Vikings practice today because of the weather. Looks like it could like thunderstorm at any point in time, but it's like a scone and tea, like an Earl Grey tea. I do love an Earl Grey. Like a scone type of day, like an afternoon. That would be really nice. Kenneth, good to see you. How you doing? Skol. What'd you think of game 1? Preseason, but yeah, shout out to everybody. Thanks, Grandizer. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Ooh, Carnatic. What's going on? Thank you. It's a work in progress, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so appreciate you. Happy Sunday fun day. How's up north? How's the North Shore Sea Witch doing? Faring. Hope you're well. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. But yeah, working on the setup here, working on it a little bit. And also, I don't know if anybody noticed the bird lamp over here. It kind of reminds me of the Blucifer statue in at the airport in Colorado. A little bit. Oh, Marvin, sorry, I missed your comment. What's up, Marvin? Media thinks Lions and Packers are going to be better. Vikings have the best offense with the help of Kevin. Well, I don't know. I think the Vikings might actually be towards the bottom. I think I mentioned this a little bit earlier in the stream that as far as Kevin O'Connell, because he's got to coddle Kirk at all points. Okay. Kirk, are you comfortable? Oh, are you comfy? Yeah. Okay. So Kevin O'Connell, I do think that he seems way more comfortable, like way more comfortable, way more confident in his position as head coach this year. Just like the way he's carrying himself, the way he's talking to, like, you know, when he does his interviews and stuff, I just feel like he seems a lot more confident year 2. So yeah, I don't know though. I think the Lions actually might take the division. I think they might. I think they've been on the up and up for a couple of years, but we'll have to see. We get the monsoon season and okay. Yep, monsoon season in July through September. Dust storms too. I haven't been to Arizona for a minute. It's been a few years since I've been down there, but I've been to Phoenix before. He did okay against the Eagles. 4 years. Dang. Okay, 4 years. One more than I thought. Thanks, Nick. Ryan, what do you got? The thing that bugs me as a Vikings fan is they are the division champs, but yet everyone is slobbering all over the Lions, which the Lions may win the division, but I believe it when I see it. I mean, that's fair. I just think that there's something to say about, I mean, yeah, the numbers and like statistics are one thing, but like the moxie, the attitude, the drive, like the continual, they just keep seeming to crescendo upward. You know, they're having this like upward trajectory, it seems like, these last couple of years, and it just kind of keeps seeming to continue, you know, which is why I can buy that more. But, you know, Dan Campbell might get in the way again. Who knows? Biting kneecaps over there. But I totally feel that, Ryan. Believe it when you see it. I'm totally on that. I feel that too. Even if the Vikings lose to the Eagles, it's a huge improvement, and learn from it. That's true. But how many times do we have to lose to the Eagles before we can learn from it and beat them? You know? It's year after year. We're in purple purgatory over here. But we shall see. I mean, and I don't know. I think they're going to get, I think the Vikings, that if they are able to hold their own in Philly week 2 and not get blown out of the water and keep it close, I think I'll be surprised by that. I'm expecting them to get blown away. Pool time before there is no sun on the pool. Nice. Have a good day. Thanks, Nick. Always good to see you. Enjoy the pool. Stay cool down there. All right. And we'll catch you next time. All right. Okay. I get the playoffs ended bad, but they still won the division and deserve respect. Yeah, for winning the division. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. And they won those games at the end. You can't just like not say that they didn't win and that they didn't win the division. You can't say that. But it's just like, I just really look at the big picture, like the forest of the trees, and like especially just the momentum that Detroit has had, and if you mix that with what the Vikings have been doing, like it's like Lions are going like this. It might be slow, but they're going like this. What are the Vikings doing? It's just like, you know, that's all they're doing. It's all it, you know, we'll see. Thank you. Yeah, Hayden Christensen. Woo! Woo! I had a huge crush on him. Yeah. He's a really good actor too. This is a sleeper movie that a lot of people have not seen, with Jenna Malone, Hayden Christensen, Kevin Kline. There's a few other people in it. Life as a House. Probably haven't heard of that movie. Such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. Carnatic, if you like Hayden Christensen and you have not seen Life as a House. And Jenna Malone. I freaking love Jenna Malone. She's so good. But yeah, it's a really good movie. I think it was made in like maybe like 2000, 2001, something like that. Life as a House. Good movie. All right. Marvin, prequels are okay if you take yourself out of the cringy lines. It's true. And like, to be fair, I'm not like a huge, like, oh my gosh, Star Wars. Like, I'm not like super, attached to like the originals or anything. Like, I saw them. I actually remember going to see the Star Wars when they re-released them. Like, I was young in like the 90s, they re-released them, and I remember going to see them then. But yeah. And I know that they're, prequels, they could be okay too. Like, they made House of the Dragon, the prequel to the Game of Thrones, and I've really enjoyed that so far, but that's a show. Now I Become Death, the Destroyers of the World. Robert Oppenheimer. He did. I think there was some Yeah, he did. There was some like blind items rumors that I heard about him as well too, that maybe not so like nice either, allegedly. So hope you all got it all figured out. But love Natalie Portman. Oh my God, love her. Well, I mean, Ryan, you're gonna have your chance. She's gonna be single lady here again. She got cheated on by her husband, loser. We don't even know his name. We don't even care. The audacity! How dare you cheating on Natalie Portman? I actually do know his name, but I'm not going to say it. So, Natalie Portman, we support. And I'm pretty sure that Natalie Portman doesn't she I mean she is like I'm pretty sure she like finished her like she was like doing college and school all while she was like filming Star Wars like at the same time. Like she's a really smart person. Like really 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 smart person. So yeah, go Natalie. I know Paul Rubens, that was too bad. Yeah. I will say, and this kind of correlates to what I was talking a little about earlier. Pee Wee Herman, that scared me as a kid. I did not watch it. It's in. It's because I mean I know what it is now as an adult. It's because he kind of looked like a clown. He was a little clowny to me, and I was absolutely terrified of anything like that. So I didn't. He kind of creeped me out a little bit as a kid. But as an adult, I mean, I can appreciate like what a talented like actor and comic he was. He was really good in the movie Blow, you know. So and obviously just talented individual. And after he'd passed away, all these stories came out, about his friends and stuff about how he's such a good friend he was. Apparently, like always wishing like his friends like birthdays and just like a really good friend. And you're hearing like that he was a really good person. So yeah, it's too bad. And especially I know that was a huge thing for many, many people, like in their childhood, like Pee Wee Herman was like the thing. So yeah, I just not no disrespect there at all. But yeah, that it scared me as a kid. I saw episodes 1 and 2 in the theater, and I was the only one in my group that absolutely hated both. That's funny. It's the first time I recall wanting the bad the bad guys to literally kill everyone. Yeah, and I just remember episode 1, I never saw it, but I remember everybody just like being like pretty much hating Jar Jar Binks. That was the big thing. And then episode 2, it was just, yeah, I think I was like, I was like 13, 12, 13, whatever. So I was just like drooling over Hayden Christensen, and that little like Natalie Portman love story, blah, blah, blah. So yeah. Watching it now, I'd probably be like, okay, this movie's okay. Maybe I should watch it. Maybe we should watch it. A watch along. That's funny. That's so funny. They're banned. I mean, rightfully so, right? I don't think you're missing out, right? They can stay away. We all have our limits, Nate. We all have our limits, damn it. Just say no to drugs, said Barbara Bush. She also said friends don't like, yeah, okay, Barbara. Whatever, Babs. Okay. She's part of the DARE program. I do still wish that I had my DARE t-shirt. I graduated from DARE, and then after our graduation from DARE, we actually, and I don't remember the Vikings player. I should actually ask my parents, they might remember. But for our DARE graduation, one of the Minnesota Vikings players came to our school, and he signed my shirt. I don't remember who it was though. Damn it. I got to go back and remember that. But that was like for when we graduated. We were like, oh my God, he came to our gym. I remember. And then we all got to, go in line and like have him sign our shirt or like whatever. Yeah. I think he was a big dude. It was either like a lineman or something like that. Big dude. God, I should try to figure out who that was. Corey, good to see you. Good night. Always good to see you. Oh man, you got off work at 6 a.m. Yes. Ooh, drove to the cities. You're ready for bed. I don't blame you. We will see you on the flip side. Always good to see you, Corey. I am probably going to sign off here shortly too. I was going to sign off like an hour ago, but I said, unless anybody has anything to talk about, and look at that. We just chatty Cathy's over here, but I'm loving it. Yeah, definitely have a good week. CNAC attack. We love to see you over here. Stay cool. Stay the bee's knees. All the things. Yes, very good. Adam, what do you got? Love sat for 3 years. Nick is on that recreational. What are we talking about? Oh, love sat for 3 years. I like read that as like a cannabis thing. Like what? Okay. Love sat for 3 years. Nick is on that recreational. That's so funny. Okay, so I was right. 3 years. Yeah, very good. Very good. We can just give a little corrections, right? I got corrected earlier today too. It happens. But yeah, 3 years. All right. We won't tell him. We won't tell him. Yeah. He's enjoying the pool. Cheating on Natalie Portman is bad as cheating on. Okay. Well, yeah. Because then you're going to end up like that Carrie Underwood song. Before he cheats, and she's going to beat your car with a baseball bat. Right? Right? Yeah, but I will say Team Natalie Portman. I don't have anything like I don't know any of these people personally, honestly. I listen to a lot of stupid like celebrity gossip, like what's called like Beyond the Blinds or Blind Items. On this website. I don't ever read the website. I just listen to people talk about them, but it's called crazydaysandnights.net. So it's like, rumors. It's like celebrity rumors, but they're riddles. So they don't have like who they're talking about in them. You just kind of have to figure it out like, an A-lister, blah, blah, blah. So long story short, there's been some alleged blind items about Carrie Underwood that apparently she's not very nice or something. But who knows? That could be a rumor. So I don't have anything against Carrie Underwood. I will say, between like her and Kelly Clarkson, American Idol just like took over. And it seems like Carrie too definitely like made her own like genre. It seems like in country pop. She just like took over. Super successful. And now Carrie has the Sunday Night Football thing. And that was a little rumor too, is the rumor has it that Faith Hill doesn't alleged, it's all alleged rumors, that Faith Hill doesn't really like Carrie Underwood because Carrie Underwood got the Sunday waiting all day for Sunday night spot. She like took it from Faith or whatever, because you remember Faith Hill used to do it. So rumor has it that Faith Hill and Carrie Underwood, Faith Hill, they don't get along. Faith Hill doesn't like her. But celebrity gossip rumors. But yeah, cheating on Natalie. How dare he? Natalie, move on, girl. You can do better. Ryan, long time no see. How are you? I was thinking of love. You were thinking if love becomes great for the evil, it would make the Vikings look bad with not. I know, dude. Oh gosh, that's just another thing we have to worry about, Ryan, isn't it? Damn it. Yeah. Okay. And that's why I am just like, I want to see more. I do want to see more because, yeah, we've seen, there could be different stuff with Justin Fields, but we've seen Justin Fields, right? And Jared Goff, well, we've seen Jared Goff before. And Pizza Boy, we know what Pizza Boy's ceiling is. But Jordan Love, we don't really know. It's like a mystery, right? It's like the Wizard of Oz. It's like, what's behind the curtain there? What's actually going to happen? And yeah, oh, man. Oh. And he does have a great last name. Love. I want to be on the love frequency, right? We'll see. Yeah, Ryan, you could be right, though. Welcome to Ryan. Always good to see Ryan. And then, let's see. O-line has to step up this season. Kirk took some brutal hits. Yeah, Marvin, you're right. And Justin from Purple and Gold for Days said that earlier, too, in the stream. And once again, it's offensive line issue. And then I've heard, too, that people are like, well, Pizza Boy's really got to prove himself this year. It's like, for that extension. No, he doesn't. No. We've seen it. Prove what? Enough of this. Well, he's going to have the same... Enough. No, he's a grown-ass adult. He is a starting quarterback for an NFL team. One of the most, important positions in all of sports. If you can't do it after 10 years, you can't do it. So, I do think that this is Kirk's final year. What if he brings... No. What if he brings it? No. Like Ryan said before, we'll believe it when we see it. Have we seen it? No. But what about if he... No. Remember last year? Last play of the season. Last play of the season, what did homeboy do? He didn't make that pizza delivery. No, he did not. It fell out. Fell out of his car. Flipped over. Landed on the pavement. Checking down on a 4th and 8. When you have nothing to lose. I'm done. That's a microcosm right there. It's a microcosm of our Pizza Ranch boy. I'm telling you. All right. Yeah. Always good to see Ryan. Thanks everybody for welcoming Ryan. Adam, how do you feel about the Vikings defense? On paper, they're about the same, if not worse. Think Flores can make that big of a difference? I hope so. I do. And the thing is, too, and to kind of go back to I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. We hear all these good things about Brian Flores, especially because Ed Donatel, right? But the defense, they could be just as bad. They honestly could. And we do have Danielle Hunter on the team, but I don't think he's necessarily happy. And yeah, we have Harrison Smith on our defense. He's pretty much in his golden years. I still think he's good, but everyone else is so young, right? They're the preschool. I was referring to them as like the preschool earlier. You know, they went from the Vikings nursing home, that's what I used to call the defense, to and like the preschool. It's like a stark opposite. So it could, it could be a lot of getting preschoolers to line up for a picture. Hey, you got to go over there. Nope. You got to stay over here. Over here. Nope. Why are you drawing on the wall? We'll see. And I just think that it would be a little, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Getting the cart before the horse, to be like, oh, we don't have a thing to worry about now. We got B-flow. It's going to be fine. We don't know that. And I think that's part of the problem too. It's like we put so much pressure on, with Ed Donatel last year. Is it going to turn into that with Brian Flores? Like, what if it doesn't go well? Are people going to want his head on a spike? We'll see. I do think that obviously they needed somebody else, right? Like Ed Donatel wasn't doing it. It wasn't working. So obviously they needed someone else. So I'm trying to stay optimistic. He seems like, from what I hear, what I've seen, the right attitude, but I also heard that if he potentially does really, really well with the defense, which would be great, that he could just easily be gone. And two, this could just be like a stepping stone year too, like #silent tank for the Vikings. Cause yeah, maybe Brian Flores comes in, gets these younger players ready, gets them kind of set up for success and, puts that on his resume only to be snatched up by somebody else. Now that's getting really far ahead, but I don't know. And I think too that I'm not going to say, well, they can't be worse than last year. We don't know that. Hopefully they're not. Hopefully they're better, right? But I definitely think bringing in somebody new was needed because that wasn't working. But I hope people aren't like expecting it to be like, number one Mike Zimmer defense again, but we'll see. Yeah, good to have you back, Ryan. I think she did. I believe she did. Yep. Carrie Underwood dated Tony Romo. She is married to a former hockey player. What is his name? Mike Fisher. She's married to former NHL player Mike Fisher. Yeah. And I think there's rumors about him actually being not so nice either. So, but I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. They can do them. They're doing them. But yeah, I think she did date Tony Romo. And Jessica Simpson also dated Tony Romo as well. Angel, what's going on? Everybody's got their wings. We were doing a lot of peace and love talk earlier, Angel, and I don't think I haven't been on since Minnesota, now recreational, as of August 1st. So we're all excited over here. Yeah, always good to see you though, Angel. Hope you're having a good summer. Waiting all day for the Sunday night. Yeah. And I like the Sunday night thing. The Carrie Underwood thing. I liked Faith Hill's version too. I probably yeah, I think that's it. Was that it? What was I gonna say? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. It's getting dark outside though, y'all. We got some dark clouds rolling in. Can you tell? It's gotten a little darker. I know. Okay. And can I just say again, I love KJ Osborne. I think he's great. I don't think he gets enough credit at all. And like people were so worried about, well, who's gonna be our number 2? It's probably gonna hello, Earth. Hello, anybody out there? Feel like that the guy in Titanic. Hello, is there anybody alive out there? Can anybody hear me? Like, hello. We have a number 2 wide receiver. His name is KJ Osborne. So I like KJ. So yeah, but no, he couldn't have thrown it to him. He had to check down. Honestly, and it's funny now, like in hindsight, because that right there, the check down on the 4th and 8 on the last play of the season, on like you got nothing else. You don't have. I mean, you can just throw it up in the air. Whatever happens, happens. Case Keenum wouldn't have done that. And the dude checks down. It's just literally right there. If you want a little snippet, a microcosm of who Kirk Cousins is as a quarterback, boom. When push comes to shove, okay? When people complain about the pizza delivery, where is it? Where is it? Where's my pizza? He can't deliver. He can't. When the pressure's on, just can't do it. And I don't think it's because he wants to succeed. But I honestly think he gets in his head too much. I think he might be just a little bit too much of a perfectionist. And it's just like he almost can't help it. Like maybe he wishes that he could be a little bit more loosey-goosey and just throw it up there and just whatever happens. But like something within him, he just can't do it. We'll see. All right. I would like to see the BYU Jalen, what is him? Jalen Hall? Jaron Hall? What is his name again? Gosh, I can't remember these people. Jalen Hall, Jaron. It's Jaron. Yeah, we want to see him too. And I'm surprised, Ryan, that he didn't play at all. But I did fall asleep a little bit. But it was Nick Mullins' time, okay? It was Mullins' time. But I am too. And I hope we do get to see him in a couple more of the preseason games too, because after the preseason, we're not going to be able to see him. So it's like, what, we're not really going to know, right? So, yeah. Any new quarterback, we're like, ooh, what are they going to do? We got a new quarterback in the Vikings? Is there any possibilities of them being good? Speaking of, did anybody watch Kellen Moore? Yeah, or Kellen Mond, excuse me, not Kellen Moore. That's the offensive coordinator for Cowboys, right? He's still there. Kellen Mond. Did anybody watch Kellen Mond the other day? Madison over under 800 yards rushing. Ooh. I hope over, because you guys know, I love me some Alexander Madison. I'm so excited for him that he's going to get the starting spot. That's why I think, too, they've been listening to my channel over there. Because I've been pushing for Alexander Madison. They should have listened to me a little sooner when I said get rid of Dalvin Cook at his peak. But tomato, can't go back. I don't know where tomato comes in on that. But I am going to say, I think he's going to be like close. I'm going to just say over. I'm going to say over. I want to be overly optimistic here for Alexander Madison. But part of me actually thinks that he might not get 800 because I do think we got some running backs on the team. We got Alexander Madison. We got Ty Chandler, who looked pretty good. And we got Kenny Nwangwu. So, I mean, 3 solid though. So, I don't know. So I'm going to say over just because I'm excited about it. But I could see it being under just because I could see it like Ty Chandler getting the ball a lot, for example, or even Nwangwu coming in there as well. Good question, though. Kirk can always be counted on to throw the ball short of the first turn marker on the 4th and 8, for sure. And we wouldn't be surprised if he threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage either. And I was asleep during this part of the game on Thursday, right? It was Thursday. But I heard afterward that Nick Mullins did a pizza boy. He threw the ball backwards too. I missed it, but apparently Mullins said that too. It's like, dude, don't copy Kirk in that. Don't do that. But you know what I did see Nick Mullins do? Where I'm like, dude, can you give some tips to Pizza Boy? Nick Mullins knows how to slide feet first. That is still something that Kirk cannot comprehend. Maybe one day. Okay. Adam, I still think Kirk goes. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I you know how many times I've said send Kirk back to his bestie, Kyle Shanahan. Bye. See ya. I hope that happens. I really hope it does. And I mentioned this earlier on the stream too, just because of the astrology with Kirk Cousins turning 35, going through a 12th house perfection year, or a theme of this upcoming year for him, which can have to do with endings. Rick Spielman, right before he was fired, entered a 12th house perfection year as well. And I mentioned that at the time. I said, well, I think Rick Spielman might be done. Month later. So I think that this might be the final year for Kirk in purple. We might not have to hear that song, the touchdown song, anymore. This could be our final year, everybody. Let's enjoy that singing. Let's enjoy it, because you know we got to play it. After every touchdown, we play Kirk singing. Kirk to the 49ers. No! Let the quarterback carousel begin. We could see it. We could see it. We're gonna come here next year, not even a year from now, and be like, hey, remember in August when we said that? Well, you guys basically said it. Remember? We're gonna be like, yeah, we called it. You guys called it. This seems like a stopgap for Flores to hopefully get it. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Which, I mean, good for him, right? And I mean, that would mean that this Vikings defense is like a complete 180 or 360 from last year. We're all for it. But it would just also be kind of like bittersweet that he'd be gone right away. But hopefully whoever would then take over would know what they were doing. But we'll see. All right, everybody. I am almost at 3 hours here. And it has been fun. I think I'm going to pop off, though, at the 3-hour marker. So a couple more minutes here. I think this defense has more to prove and not put the offense in the position like they did many times, making the Vikings come back so much. Yeah, newsflash, you have permission to beat the hell out of a team. Yeah, of a quality team. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. It is almost like they need permission to do that. To like go for the freaking jugular. Just do it. Put them out of their misery. Seriously. Stop. Stop the bleeding. Just take them out. But yeah. I think the defense does have more to prove though, Ryan. You're right. And I think Brian Flores, I just think that there's a lot of pressure there. And I think I get it with the NFL too. The pressure's on, right? The pressure's on. But sometimes I think the Vikings do that to themselves, to their detriment. It's like too much. It's like they don't have anywhere to turn. So it's like, if this doesn't work, then you're really screwed. I don't really think that's the best approach either, but yeah. Newsflash. I like that. Newsflash. The voice Jade heard at 2:45 a.m. Yeah, please help me. It did not say open the door. Yeah, you remember though that Grandizer. I know you remember that. Because yeah, I told you about it. I told you all about it like the next stream. It was just like a moaning noise. It was weird. It was very strange. And it wasn't like a drunk person. Milwaukee Kevin, what up? How's it going? You're home from work and I'm streaming. Surprise, surprise. Very nice. Every time I came home last season and turned on our Vikings stream, I know. Every single game and even a 3. I know. Seriously, the talisman. You're here. The good luck charm, in other words. Seriously, yeah, that's for anybody that doesn't know though. At every time Kevin would join the stream, the live stream, and he would be like the good luck charm. The Vikings would then end up winning the game. Even the 33-point comeback. And it was just the one game. It didn't work. But it was because you went off it was off of the schedule, right? You had come home from work every time. And this other time, the last game of the season, you went to a friend's, right? So yeah, the Vikings talisman has arrived. The good luck charm. Always good to see you, Kevin. Hope you've been doing well. Having a good summer. Hope work was well today as well. Hell yeah. You know it. Adam, Jessica Simpson she doesn't. Yeah. I mean, I love Jessica Simpson. I really do. I'm pulling for her because I think I didn't read her book, but she came out with a book and I believe she struggled, I believe, with alcohol, for many, many years. So I think now she's clean, sober, not drinking, doing anything. So, but yeah. And I will say too, Homegirl's like like a gazillionaire. She's got like her clothing line, and that company, like, girl is made of money. And yeah, she definitely does look different too. I think I saw her recently. She was on like a cover of a magazine though. I mean, she looks amazing. But yeah, definitely looks a little different. But I think there was a time there where she was, yeah, going through some stuff, you know, with alcohol. I think it was, but I could be wrong there. But we love Jessica Simpson. We do. But yeah, and it's crazy. And like, yeah, when you, like, we see people, I remember when I hadn't seen Renee Zellweger for a couple of years. And then she came, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that's like the same person. But Twins are up by a field goal in Philly. Oh, nice. Thanks for the update, Ryan. I don't think I've watched an entire Twins game all season long. Jade, did you hear Peo? Oh my God, no, I did not hear he just bought a house. Good for him. I knew he was moving though. That's awesome. Good for him. No, that's exciting. Good for Peo. I actually was on his stream for a little bit yesterday, last night. I didn't say anything in the chat, but I was hanging out for a little bit. He had like almost 200 people in his stream yesterday for the Rams game. So yeah, that's awesome. Good for him. I should reach out to him on Twitter and tell him congratulations. That's cool. Yeah, whose house is this? It's Peo's house now. That's awesome. Pizza Boy, let's see. Kevin, what do you got? The Pizza Boy outlook has never been better, which is great. This is true. Jefferson's next contract will push Kirk 1 foot out the door, and the fact that the Vikings brass aren't extending Kirk speaks volumes. Kevin, I know you just joined, but pretty much yes. We talked about that. I talked about that a little earlier. Totally. And just because you did just join too, Kevin, what do you think about the team is pretty much silently tanking? That kind of correlates with my little theory that they're silently tanking. That's what they're doing. Because, yeah, the nursing home's gone, besides Harrison Smith. They're not extending Kirk. They're going to extend Jefferson. You know, you almost have to. So, and too, again, the astrology of it all. Kirk's got a birthday. He's going to be turning 35. He'll be entering a 12th house perfection year, which has to do with many things, but endings. So this could be the last year. Then we're moving on. The pizza ranch boy experiment could finally be over. And I think he is listening to me when I have said he'd be a great motivational speaker. Because apparently after practice, he had like a 30-minute speech for the team. That was just absolutely amazing. Just saying. And when he does start doing a motivational speaker career, I just want to say, I told everybody so. But yeah, I think that's what could happen. I think you're right. I do think that. All right. Kirk, give me my pizza already. Exactly. We're hungry. Evil, what's going on? Skol, 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 skol. You know, I'm not going to give you the clapping. I'm not doing it. Even at Skol Fest, I'm not doing it. Somebody would have to grab my hands and put them together. But please don't touch me. Right? But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what you'd have to do to get me to clap over my head. Skol, skol, skol. Good to see you, Evil. Hope you're doing well. All right, we're a little over 3 hours, everybody. I'm gonna sashay myself out of here shortly. I love it. We're the mysterious Minnesota. I like that. Mysterious Minnesota Vikings. That's a good one, Kevin. And no one can put their finger on it. For sure. For sure. Yeah. We're like the Loch Ness Monster. Right? Yeah. I just say there they are again. It's real. They are real. Oh, they're gone again. I don't know. We'll see. But the season is upon us, my friends. That's what we know. And it's here. And we say this every year. It's back again. It's crazy as the world turns. If we do tank, I would like to see them get the quarterback from USC. I can read, I swear. Who's that quarterback? Who dat, Ryan? Who dat? Who's the USC quarterback? I'm going to have to, you know what I'm going to have to start now, Ryan, actually? I'm going to have to start my new quarterbacks to watch list. And it's usually when you all just tell me. USC quarterback. Who is it? Caleb Williams? It must be Caleb Williams. Is that who it is? I've heard that name before. That has to be who it is. I've heard that name. I've heard that name too many times to not be the name. Yep. Okay. The seal clapping. I know, evil is so funny. This is a great year for the silent tank. And I think that's what ownership thinks too. The QB's coming out of college. All right, people, I got to start making my quarterbacks to watch list. It'll start right now. Caleb Williams, is that the one? Yep, it is. All right. 2024. I'll start the new list. We'll start it now. Because seriously, it's literally, because you all know that I don't really watch college sports. And when I say I don't really watch, I don't. So it's literally when you all just tell me. And then I look them up. And I'm like, oh, okay, let's watch for that one. Caleb Williams, here we go. Nice. Thanks, everybody. And the new list is started. All right. We're officially Minnesota. I like that. For real. We're in the purple purgatory, man. Seriously. The seal clapping is so funny. It's so funny. Makes me laugh every time. And especially because Evil puts the seal emojis in there too. It's funny. All right. People get run over in the Hy-Vee parking lot. Need it. What? Are you kidding me? Dude, I don't go to Hy-Vees a lot. But yeah, it's like it's a whole thing. It's like any sort of parking lot like that. Like Costco, Walmart, Target, all the things. Oh my God, be careful. People. We're walking here. We're walking. That's crazy. Who knows if Kurt will make it to the first game? I mean, does he live in Edinburgh? He might. Actually, we don't really know. Not like we don't need to know we don't need to know where people live. We don't. But he obviously lives in the metro somewhere. So yeah, if he's shopping at Hy-Vee, do we think that? I feel like Kirk probably likes grocery shopping. I feel like he could be like, yeah, I will take that cart. I will push that cart and I will put stuff in that cart. I feel like he might like grocery shopping. Like that might be something he likes. All right. So yeah, maybe, not saying that I want injury by any means, but I mean, Mullins didn't look that bad. Just saying, besides throwing behind him. But yeah, hopefully this is just the last year for Kirk in purple. Caleb won the Heisman. Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. That's why I've heard the name before. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, James. Very good. Caleb won the Heisman and it has been described as the mini Mahomes. Well. Those are some shoes to fill. Let me see what his astrological sign is. His sun sign. Ooh, he's a Scorpio. Sun in Scorpio. All right. 21 years old. All right. Scorpios ruled by Mars and Pluto. Very powerful. They can transform themselves a lot too. They're very transformational. It's like the death and the rebirth. Okay. I mean, you have to look at somebody's whole entire birth chart, but all right, cool. I once made a weeping willow laugh. Weeping willows are so pretty. I love those trees. And I feel like I would love to make a tree laugh. I hope that I have made a tree laugh in the past. I hope so. Because we need trees. We love them. And you know what is interesting about trees too? Or like interesting because like we breathe in what they put out and they breathe in what we put out. And if you look at like branches of the trees, we all know what that looks like. And then if you look at the blood vessels and lungs, it also looks like branches of a tree as well. So we are all one, the tree of life. Okay. Excited for pumpkin spice at football, but I don't want summer to end yet. I'm excited for you too. I don't like pumpkin flavored things. I tried for many, many years, but I'm excited for everybody that is excited about it. And I love the fall. The fall is my absolute favorite. I wish it could just last all the time. I absolutely love it. And I'm excited for everybody that loves their pumpkin. So, but yeah, I tried to like pumpkin. And then I finally was like, I don't have to like pumpkin. Like, I don't have to like it. So I actually had this conversation with my friends the other day and they were like, but pumpkin pie? And I'm like, no, man, I don't like it. And they were like, okay. They were like, do you like cheesecake? And I'm like, no. So maybe it's like a texture thing or something with pumpkin, but I'm excited. But I know what you mean, Ryan. We don't want the summer tea in it. And I honestly, every year since I've not been in school, I feel so bad for kids. Like, I feel like every year their summer is cut even shorter than the summer before. It's like, let the kids have their damn summer. You know, it's like 4th of July, one firework goes off and it's back to school. Like, F off. Like, that's their time to not be in school, to be free, and then back to school. Ugh. I always hated that too. Did you all hate that too as a kid? When you're like, I still have like a month and a half left of summer. Stop. We're not going back to school yet. Stop reminding me. We just got out of school. Dante from East Coast Gridiron doesn't think Caleb Williams will be out. Oh, really? All right. I know Dante knows the shit. Right. So we'll see. We'll see. I just have to take from what everybody says and I'll just have to watch. But I think Dante maybe could have a point too, because sometimes when people get a lot of hype, right, it's like almost too much hype. And it's maybe not like they can't live up to the hype, but it was like maybe it was just too much to begin with. But we'll see. It's always fun to see the up and comers, you know. Quarterback on Netflix I did hear that, Kevin. I have not watched it, to be fair. I was leeching off of Netflix, and then when they put the hammer down on that, I don't have Netflix anymore. But eventually, if I do have the opportunity to watch it, I probably will. Quarterback on Netflix did make me gain more respect for Cousins, but I'm a sucker for almost all documentaries. They draw me in. Perhaps add Drake May, the North Carolina Tar Heel to that quarterback. Oh, okay. Cool. Let me add him down. Let me add him now. How do you say his last name? Is it Magi? I don't know how to say that. But to your point though on the quarterback thing, Kevin, I did hear that from a couple other people as well too, that it made them, you know, yeah, like Kirk a little bit more. Or, you know, because you get to see that other side of him. And I mean, the little clips that I've seen, I think he is just like a dorky dad, right? Like that's kind of what, I mean, I kind of thought that he's just a dorky dad. Like, I don't think, you know, probably like not a bad person or whatever, you know, family guy. But I saw, it was just like a little clip, I think where he had like made a fire with his son. You know, that's very sweet, right? And it's very just like, you go from like this huge stage, right? Like NFL quarterback, but then you go home and you're just like kicking it with your family, which, you know, I can see why that's cool and like relatable. So that's cool though. But still hope he's not the quarterback of the team anymore. But Trey Lance, our replacement quarterback, is playing right now. Oh, really? Do you think he's going to come back? I mean, if Kirk goes to San Francisco, maybe. Oh yes, Kevin, that's right. I wished all the Leos a happy Leo season. Happy Leo season as well to you, as well. So we got a couple weeks of Leo season, and also Kevin, there's what's called the Venus Cazimi today. Venus is in the heart of the sun, so both Venus and the sun are in the sign of Leo right now. So it can be good for starting anything new, basically, and especially with like money or maybe relationships or something like that. And also, you're going to be getting your new moon in Leo. Well, it's everybody's new moon, but for the Leos especially, on this Wednesday. So we got the Venus Cazimi today, which is when Venus is in the heart of the sun, which is very, very rare. It doesn't happen a lot. And then the new moon in Leo on Wednesday. So it's a great week for starting anything new and establishing new things. I will say, though, just for everybody, just because Venus is retrograde right now, if you have been thinking about a dramatic change in your appearance or maybe wardrobe, maybe business, something like that. I said earlier, like chopping off all your hair. If you've been thinking about something like that, I would maybe still think about it and then don't follow through. If you can, I would maybe wait until after September 15th when Venus goes her normal direction again. Otherwise, if you chop up all your hair, you might then after the 15th of September be like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. So just a little word of advice there. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here, people. Good to see you all. Appreciate you. Summer is getting shorter each year. I know. And yeah, that going back to school feeling seriously is the worst. Seriously, it's the worst. And I've been out of school for many, many moons. And I'm still like, Let the kids have their summer. Damn it. So, yeah, I know y'all feel that. Add Bo Nix as a potential up-and-coming college prospect. Awesome. I love it. Will do. I have a list in my notebook, and then I also I make a note in my phone too. So got a whole bunch of lists going. I like it. All right, James, what do you got? I heard that too. Yeah, Kirk's wife Julie comes across as being really lovely on the Netflix quarterback. Mm-hmm. And I mentioned earlier too in the stream that, again, I haven't watched it, but from what I've heard and stuff like that, she runs that house, right? She like the ladies usually do, right? She's running the show over there. So Julie's probably listening and watching. So, I mean, Julie, you want to come on? She's welcome on the channel anytime. She can come on. Jade and Julie, we can talk it out. All right, cool. But everybody, it was so great to see you and hang out. I'm excited for the season. And then even the Timberwolves season too. I know I didn't talk any Timbies today, but you all know that I'm a Minnesota sports fan through and through. So I'm excited about the Timberwolves too. Obviously the Lynx and the Wild and the Twins, all the teams, and the Loons too. But so I'm excited for it all, but the Vikings are what brought us here today. So I'm excited to do the predictions as well, get the planetary pregame going. So I'm excited for it. Hope you all are too. I'm sure you are. But have a great rest of your day, everybody. I'll just get the last couple of comments here, and then I'm going to sashay myself out of here. Like I said earlier, I totally do the Minnesota goodbye thing every time, but it's cool. Got to say hi and bye to everybody. Easy peasy. Looks the way it's pronounced, like with young Drake. What? Wait, blah, 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 blah. Easy peasy looks the way it's pronounced, like with young Drake. May. Is it May? May? Maybe I don't know how to read. Maybe it's not as easy for me, Kevin. Help! Explain it to me like I'm 4. Like from The Office. Good to know. Yeah, for the astrology. Yep, good stream to enhance our sun. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. You're the best. Y'all are the best. I appreciate you. And again, it's always good to see you. Hang out. Too Evil. Good to see you. Thanks, Nate. Appreciate you. And happy birthday tomorrow too. And again, happy Leo season to everybody. And then one last thing too. Just gonna let you know. Skol Fest, September 9th. All right. Yeah, everybody have a good week. Oh, May. Okay, thanks. May. Thanks. May. Thanks, everybody. What would I do without you? What would I do without you guys? Seriously. I'd be over here mispronouncing stuff all the time. All right, Skol Fest, September 9th, starting at 5 p.m., Northeast Palace in Minneapolis. All right? Be there or don't be. But I'll send out reminders again. All right, everybody? Skol later. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Have a good week as well. Thank you, Brian. And then I will also remind everybody when it comes up again, I'm going to be on with 49ers Ultimate Report on August 21st at 6 p.m. Central Time. August 22nd, about 6:30 Central Time, I will be on with Purple and Gold for Days, Justin and Dave with Minnesota Sports Stack. So hopefully I'll see y'all there too. All right. Nice. Too Evil, I thought you'd be there as well. Very good. All right, everybody. You've been great. You're awesome. Skol later. Have a great rest of your Sunday.